Pleasant good night to each and every one. Pleasant good night, good night, good night, good night, good night to each and everyone. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. Yeah, man. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. And welcome to another live stream here with Street Vibes. And of course, you, my friends. Yeah, we're gonna have a discussion here tonight. Yes, yeah. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Hope the week was a progressive one. Hope it was a progressive week. And hope coming to a close now, everyone is just relaxed. Yeah, we are seeing a lot of things over social media. Over the social media side, we are seeing a lot of things happening over the social media. So we want to talk about a few things tonight. And one of the main things we want to talk about tonight is the hype. Yes. We want to have a conversation surrounding, the first lady of the Portmore Empire. So, I don't know, without due delay, we are going to get into the discussion. But first, I want to say big up each and every one that is on the live. Big up each and every one over on YouTube land. YouTube land. Bless up on yourself. Bless up each and every one that is here with us on Facebook. We are streaming from Facebook and YouTube, and we are having another live stream here. Yes. So the Gaza. Let me just put her up on screen here. Yeah. So tonight topic, that is going to be tonight topic. Yeah. Yeah. Join us as we discuss the first lady of the Portmore Empire. And firstly, we want to know who we actually talking about. Who is Lisa Hype? That's the first thing we want to find out. Who is Lisa Hype? So that's a picture of Lisa Hype on stage with us there. And I'm just going to delve in a little bit of information about Lisa Hype. So Lisa Hype is the first lady of the Portmore Empire. Yeah, I want to say big up, hailing, salute, respect, greetings, and salutation to my brother, Simity, one love, every time. Yeah. So Lisa Hype, born Felicia Gooden, has been open about the live is very low. All right, hold on, people. Let me just put some volume to this. Let me just put some volume to this. Check, 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 check. I hope our volumes are. Hold on, hold it. Let me just do some mic check. Mic check. Let's do some. All right. So I hope everyone is hearing me now. Somebody can tell me if my volume's good or my volumes at the moment. Somebody just tell me how my volumes be at the moment so I can know exactly. Somebody just type in the comment section and tell me all my volumes. All the volume. Somebody just tell me all the volume. Please tell me all the volume. Somebody will listen, just tell me all the volume, all my sound. If the volumes are a lot better. All right, so the volume's good now. Yeah. So Lisa I, born Felicia Gooden, has been open about her struggle with mental health throughout her career. In a candid interview, she revealed being diagnosed with mental disorder, leading to 2 or 3 months stay in a mental health facility where she received treatment, include medical injection. She emphasized that these challenges often coincide with her musical success. So basically, she has said she has got through these struggles throughout her her musical career. And if we remember a couple of years ago, she had some mental breakdown where she was admitted to a mental institution, and you know, she was there for a while, and she said that she got injected. And if we remember correctly, there was an incident with a minor that they were trying to get from her, right? So we have a few clippings here, people, where we all go through, right? Because basically we see it happening now again. You know, it's an unfortunate situation, and we're seeing it happen now again. We see where, you know, she been saying some stuff. I don't know if it's true, allegedly. So, you know, people, I want to know what uno think about it. Share in your comment section, or I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put a link in the comment sections for those who want to join the discussion, right? So, all right. All right, hold on. Let's get through this now again. Yeah. Despite the challenges, Lisa Hype has shown resilience and determined to continue her musical journey. She has been vocal about the importance of addressing mental health issues and has encouraged fellow artists to seek professional help when needed. In 2025, just recently, we see a situation at the Normal Manley International Airport where she was arrested, right? So at this reach right now. So we will get into some videos, and, you know, we are going to talk about it, all right? And I want to know, people, tell me, you know, what you feel about it. Let me just, give me a chance, people. Let me just, give me a 1 minute. Let me just put the link in the comment section for those who want to join the conversation. Yeah. Tisha, cousin Tisha, big up yourself. Lana, big up. Yankee bless. Greetings, salute every time. Yeah, man, let's give the Almighty thanks and praise for another awesome day. Yeah, blessings and respect every time to each and every one that is on our live. All right, let me just put the link in the chat. Just bear with me, people. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me. Let me put the link inside the live for those who will join. Yeah, man. Warren Cole, bless up yourself every time, brother. Bless up, bless up, bless up. So that's the link inside the comment section on YouTube. Just bear with me, let me just go over Facebook. That's on Facebook. Bear with me, let me go over YouTube and drop a link in the comment section over on YouTube. All right, on the YouTube side. Because we want to incorporate everybody in our discussion. Yeah. I'm going to say, please be respectful. We're not there here to tear down nobody or nothing with us. I will have raised in because we can see the outbursts. You understand what I say? Big up Lisa. I wish her all the best. Big up the whole Gaza nation. Big up each and every one who's involved in this whole situation here. And I'm just wishing the best all around. Yeah, all around we wish the best. All right. So the first video that I'm going to play is going to take a little while. So grab on a cup of coffee and a biscuit and let's listen as to Lisa Hype explaining how this all started. All right. Let me get to that video of she explaining. All right. Hold on, people. Hold on 1 second. All right. It goes.
So, we call him the Thursday when me a go foreign and tell him say, me a go foreign go voice a song with Aishana. Anyway, me tell him say me a voice the song Thursday and then video it Friday. Me tell him say me a go video the song Friday. Anyway, me tell him say me need help with the bit with it.
All right, let me just apologize, people, because I forgot to say that a bit of swearing in it because me not edit out nothing. Me just play it as me get it off of social media from Lisa Hype herself. So pardon me if I'm hear some curse words in it, pardon me. But yeah.
Instead, I'm sending somebody who I trust PayPal.
So she attack
I'm
Vibes
sending
Cartel.
Aishana PayPal. Anyway, so when I land in Florida, I for call it. Right? Land in Florida. And I call the pussy. I call him till a week. The pussy no answer. Me text the pussy, read the text and no answer. Anyway, me leave the airport and go straight to Recross Studio. When me left and go for a $300 me did have US. I'm a book 4 hour Recross Studio. See? Because Recross know me and know say me and go in studio. Them give it them have food, everything. Me even get a special buckle belly here, the one with the light. Anyway, me write the song for me and Aisha and I will voice it in a 2 hours. Remember 4 hour my book, A good thing say 2 hour would me write the song and voice it in a. So we could have paid them the $200. Anyway, still a call Adi, still a message him, pussy well now answer.
All right, let me just pause this a little bit, my people, because we have got to get inside our studio here. Yes, and you don't know, so when we have these type of conversation here, we cannot have these sort of conversation here. And we don't have in our studio live Dr. Lester Gill, aka Blogging God. We are going to bring on our stage in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. There you go. Blogging God, I'm going to ask if you could please, Doctor, you're welcome, but I'm going to ask if you could please, change the landscape of your phone because I want you big the screen. It's myself. That is it. Perfect. You are welcome, Doctor. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yes. All right. So people, we're gonna get to it. Blogging God, they just join us. Just bear with it. We could just warm up the people with some information and some, and then we continue, right? All right. So we are continuing, people.
So I seen the message. Anyway, the video shoot was the Friday. So I know say me still get ready for my video shoot. When the director linked me I explain to him what go on. Because the director is a director will shoot video for Nicki Minaj and them people. So when I explain to the director what go on, you know what the director said to me? The director said your boss set you up to fail. And that lit my chip. When he say your boss set you up to fail. Anyway, the director paid for rent the studio when we shoot the video with Aisha and away. And me draw 650 US out of my account to pay makeup Shan to do me and Aisha and makeup. Anyway, the video shoot was successful. Video bad and everything. The song name Free and Happy. So from my birthday, I'm not fucking back, Every day.
All right, let me just say this. None of these was confirmed by Street Vibes. To me, it's all an allegation, right? These were the words of Lisa I. Yeah.
Beg my pussy and show me now want give him up in and feelings. Anyway, video shoot and everything. Then everywhere me start go, everywhere me go, my card, my bank card start decline. I mean I say where the blood clot is because me never draw the money from my account to pay the director. Rascal. Everywhere me go, the bank card start decline to a blood clot. I'm sure me have millions in it. Cause I same one give me the millions were in the account, But when me did I do, me I use the millions, invest in my career, cause I'm not do nothing. In not do nothing for my career, in breach the contract.
All right. So right there's a there and then we can realize Vibes Cartel give her millions because she said that. All right, so we have got another guest in our studio here. Let me just put them on. You are going to be on in 3, 2, 1. Good night. Good night. Are you hearing me? Good night. All right, so I think what's happening, you're going to have to give your mic permission. So I'm going to take you back out the studio and then you give your mic permission and then you come back inside the studio. Okay? All right, JBB, just give your mic permission. Oh, no, you're here now. You're here now. I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right. So what have you got to say about this whole thing?
Well, I'm not really on the dancehall scene, but I've seen this flashing across my reels on social media. And so I don't really know a lot about these artists. But from what I can see that this is a young lady who's very hurt. And I don't think it's a one-off incident that is causing her to behave like this. I think a lot of other things have gone on in the background. And she's really hurt and not dealing with it very well. So I think some intervention is necessary.
And I totally agree with what you're saying. Let me go over to Dr. Lester Gill to hear what you have got to say about it. People, we're going to be here for a while discussing this. I've got loads of clips that we're going to talk about. We are going to like get into this so we can, yeah. All right, Lester, the mic is over to you.
Yeah, Lisa, I've had, good night, people. Sorry, good night. Lisa, I've had troubles for a while. And if I didn't see the videos where she got undressed, with a run Lisa, man, I said, boy, she just unruly, cause she unruly too, You understand me?
So you are saying that there are videos of her.
There's two videos of her. We should go live and she get undressed on live.
Like
videos.
without clothes, naked, without clothes, on live.
Fully naked, yes, fully naked. So, so if I didn't see those, and those are telling signs that there's a mental health issue, you know. But knowing Lisa always had some type of controversy and some type of problems, and she loved to poke the bear.
Okay.
And so it's very sad to see talented young lady. I've had some personal experiences with her that wasn't very positive either. And she has been through a lot for true. She has been through a lot. She have a bit rough. But these bad experiences in her life is self-inflicting. And things that she do cause her in a particular situations at times.
All right. So let me just say something about this whole thing here, right? So basically, she's saying, all right, apart from what she said, that Vibes Cartel told her to come over, go up to America, and she's supposed to call him and contact her. What she's also saying is that Vibes Cartel pushed her aside when she was there for him, and him pick up, I think this Renee 6:30 or 3:30, and Shauna
Yeah,
chill,
yeah, really a
right?
6:30.
So voila, let me just play a video of I think it's this that she's talking about. We actually get to her a bit. And as I say, people, pardon the language, please pardon the language. I didn't edit it out. It's just raw. So just pardon. Here
Loud the little picnic them not touchy so one grape. Remember out a road say pussy dash wet in a paint. But no left your condom, what she see now, what she see. Athletic, that's gymnastic. Yeah, me got a big fat split, that's sick. What the sand on me nose? What we are gonna do with bad mind? What we do with some title gas? Skin around. Now that's the business with us now.
All right, let me just left that right there. So, all right. So basically, she has said that video there, and the flex where she have flex with them, that actually threw her off. So could we say some form of jealousy? You think JB kind of just tip her over?
I think she's feeling undervalued because in this whole kind of fame game, it's all about your connections and your links and who you're attached to. And I think maybe she thought being attached to somebody as prominent as Vibes Cartel would secure her certain things. And I think she's learning the kind of hard way now that that's not how it goes. People can be quite disloyal, can change things up in the fame game. And I think really she doesn't sound like she was mentally prepared for all the things that her journey to fame could cause, all the things that could come at her on this journey. I think she's struggling in that way.
All right. So I'm gonna play another clip here now, my people. And we want to listen what she said. Listen this, people. Listen this.
I never did a diss him, just did a vent. Never did a diss him, I just did a vent. Everybody vent, don't it? You see me? Just did a vent, and after all that I've been through, you have to just understand, You have to just understand and be happy and live him life with see them, because me free and happy and me I live my life with who me if live it with. You see me? Yeah, I live my life with who me if live it with.
She seems medicated.
I know,
So
so
let
I'm
me
not
just get that off the
emotional.
screen. Right. All right.
Me
So what may I say
emotionally
is,
detach myself.
Gaza, see a little bit of jealousness, or you think say basically I just her phase where she had go through. It's just a mix of everything.
All right. Let me go back before I answer that question. There. JB, good night.
Good night.
Um, man, and I appreciate your giving your opinion based on what you're seeing. And you said earlier that you don't have a lot of experience with dancehall. Um, Lisa, I do too much now in terms of um the whole cartel thing, right? From based on what me see and what me know, cartel, I just see them in my feature, right? The whole cartel before prison, right? Um, in them man there with a sex down the place, right? Now, if Lisa portray jealousy, right, is a show. You know why? Me, RDX, Bermuda Kid, somebody else, right? We in the club with and cartel control the building, the Asylum nightclub. And we are got him send call, we are got him, we are go through the crowd. So me I lead out the pack. Sean Storm, Tommy Lee, Cartel, Popcorn, Lisa Hype, right? And Lisa Hype kind of like a little bit in front time, but to the left. I go through the crowd to him. When we reach Park Cartel there, you know, right? Sorry, before that, why you stop me? So I don't know what you there, right? I'm say Fox. Fox out in one time road manager. I say Fox. And Cartel stretch over and lick with the youth. And I say, yo, say I started them, I'm to you. Go through. One girl did the Aggie Cartel head in the club while everybody there say Lisa I was less than a foot away from him. And she has seen it. It can be a see, she has seen it because she did it a long time. You understand me? When we were in a video in studio, a bag of things were around and Lisa did it. So this newfound jealousy thing, brother, like this man has never hidden. No, yes, him have relations with Lisa, but Lisa was never his favorite girl either. It was Vanessa Bling. Any one of them in the Gaza when they outright David would be Vanessa Bling, as she was a little princess. We talk about favorite and show favoritism and like and passion and him something. Vanessa Bling. So this jealousy is at first me I say this because he has never hit. Remember, say Sheba, him go through Sheba, right? While still being with Vanessa Bling, while being with Shorty, right? While having been mother in New York. You understand me? And then and before even before Vanessa Bling was Gaza Kim. You understand me? And Gaza Hindu sister. Not Gaza, can never do not with Gaza Hindu. Gaza Hindu sister. So there was at no point where him actions with other women was hidden.
Or could it be that she is, because you're talking about dancehall, can be a very rough field. And could it be that as a part of an artist, a woman in the business, you have to exercise a certain kind of toughness, certain things have to bounce off your shoulder to survive in that field. And could it be that she was disguising a lot of her feelings and emotions then, probably dismissing it to, well, what the superstar is like, but all the time she either felt like or desired to be very special to him. So it could have been that kind of act allowing the superstar to do what he does when all the time she really had a certain attachment towards him. But as you're in that field, as you're in the game, it's not something that you want to be vulnerable to show. So I think perhaps she could have been having all these kind of intimate feelings and desires all along, but it's not the tough DJ dancehall girl kind of thing to reveal. And she probably just
No,
keep that suppressed until something actually just tip her over.
All right. So I'm
JB.
saying that
No, what?
JB,
No,
hold on
what?
there, Gaza. All right. All right. Answer Gaza, answer, and then we're gonna read some of the comments because I don't want to leave anybody out. And I have a clip to play based on what JB is saying. So answer Gaza.
Not one of these videos was made while Vibes Scott was in Jamaica. Not one. All of them make when the man out of the island. I remember, she know him stay. She know how him stay, right? And him not take certain type of disrespect. But why is it that coming by them video we see with Rainy 60 talent in the Jamaica that and why when the man gone a foreign, right? All of them social media thing we she do come out. She has never made a video while he's in Jamaica.
All right.
And him have whole heap other videos where him a do with other women and them something there. Him in the club. She did it with him in the club in Mecca. When him and other girls there they dance and wind up on them something there. When them there red boom, when them there a boom something there. Um Red Bull clash. The girls that are wind up on him, Renee 630 did that too. This is not new.
I think,
But no,
I think,
hold on.
yeah,
And
go
this
ahead.
neglect what she talk about, neglect with her career, what she talk about. The man can give her $4 million in December. Since that like say she broke and want attention. Whatever she want to do with her career, she have the money can do to her career.
All right, let me say this now. So in terms of her career, she said him not do nothing for her career. But I've got a clip here where me I go play as to basically she saying that him show support, and also we can see one little something. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna play it still, but you tell me if you see it. Say there's some form of connection there. All right. All right, here goes. Here goes. Carefully, people. I want to watch carefully, you know. Watch carefully. I want them to see. I want them to see that, people. I want them to see that. But let me just. Hold on. Look on it, people. Watch. All right. Let me just get that off of the screen. So what may I say, JB? You see, do you get any feelings or any form of connection there other than friends, right? There, so and with other videos where you see her grown?
Well, what I think there's a sense of intimacy there. And as a woman, I always come from a woman's perspective where you get a certain kind of, I mean, he's on stage with her, they're in an embrace, forehead connected to skin to shoulder. And there's a certain kind of intimacy there. And she is looking and giving the vibe like she feels very special. His body language is indicating that she is very special. And as a woman, it's quite easy to get suckered in. You're talking about a superstar, you know. Vibes Cartel was never my thing because for me, I miss the whole Vibes Cartel era because my dancehall era was the 90s. After 2000, I'm pretty much lost. You see, I'm the one person standing in the dance when they start playing music after 2000. So I kind of miss the whole era. But obviously, there's an appeal, an enigma about this superstar. For me, if he was passing me, I wouldn't give him a second look. But there's obviously something about this man that appeals to a mass audience and particularly women. And for her, him to hold her in that kind of sense, the embrace her leaning on, you see her body language, she's completely engaged. This is a woman who thinks that she's special to this person. Look at how he's holding me in front of a live audience, in front of a crowd. So it's not unusual with that kind of treatment for a woman to develop certain feelings where it's quite easy for him. Not as you say, he had these, as Lester say, he had women here, there, and everywhere. So it could be a part of his persona, part of his act. But for a woman in that case, I can see how she could develop feelings. This scene looks very intimate. It's like two lovers embracing.
All right, so I'm gonna say this because people, to the amount of clippings I got, I couldn't gather all of them, but I watched them. I've been following it. So what she's saying is, and maybe people in the comment section, once again, I must say big up over YouTube, RW, Margaret Mullins, Dwayne, everybody over YouTube. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. I mean, nearly 60 people over YouTube I watch. Salute and respect. Yeah, man. Just keep let's participate. All right. So what may I say is, I watch a clip with her saying that she knew and Vybz Kartel knew that they weren't going to be an item even after Shorty and him break up, because she's saying that Vybz Kartel actually, she used, I think, no, quote me. I think she used the term Vybz Kartel groom her. Right? Right? I think she used that term, will not quote me, but she has said basically him train or whatever, right? And basically she has said two bull can't reign in a one pen. So she knew, and she has said as she deal with things for see them, book hotel, this, that, and people, please, Street Vibes don't know. Street Vibes are telling her where him see and hear, she say out of fear mode. Say she loves see them, right? And you know, Vybz Kartel loves see them as well. But when me not understand, me not know if the mental episode are go on, or is it that she said because Vybz Kartel go around Shauna Chin and Renee 630 and shove her aside, that are the problem. Is it that she feel like she that get shoved to the side and she feel jealous because she feels say boy somebody else I get too close to him? Or is it that she just protect him because she don't want him go too close to those people because those people are not good for him?
All right, we can respond now.
Yes, man.
Street. You know you're my brother. I
Yeah,
think
man.
you're utilizing clips that are misleading the audience, right?
Okay.
That clip there with Lisa Hyper perform, that was after her music video release for that same song. Got the song I play, or she a sing. That was it. That
Yeah,
was
man.
it.
Yeah, man. Me use
No.
the clip as to say that if we are see a sense of,
Could
then
you
the good
allow
that
me?
time there no.
Could
Then
you
the
allow
good
me,
that
sir?
time you know.
Could you allow me, sir?
No, but well on Gaza, yeah, say me I use it in a wrong context, but me I
No,
use
but you never allow me to finish talk.
then good that time there. But me just I use that to say, is there a bit of intimacy we can
Allow
see
me to
on
allow
react
me
this
to
stuff?
finish. Allow me to
All
finish
right, go
talk.
on. Got you.
Did you watch the clip before that part come up?
No. I never see the part
Exactly.
before. But
So
just I use clips when me see. Yeah.
but if you display one clip, you only show a particular imagery. You understand me? It's not
Yeah.
fair to the audience in terms of what the totalitarian of what happened.
No, it don't matter where the totalitarian are gonna come with Gaza. It matter what we see.
No, hold on, no. All right, listen, no. You see that type of embrace? There's
Yeah.
a clip of him and Sheba, a embrace like that too. There's clip of him and Gaza Hindu, a embrace like that too.
I embrace like that way hug her up and you see
hold on,
Lisa
no.
I basically
You know
show
who?
her face to him.
Hold on, no.
Like
You know who they stand up behind them? You know who they stand up behind them at AC Hotel? Lisa Hype.
No, but what may I say is Gaza. The purpose, I don't know if you understand what may I say, JB. The purpose why I play the clip is not to say
But the thing,
it's just to say that are we seeing something of intimacy where she feel?
Chris.
yes,
No,
because
I'm
they say, but
saying,
Lester, you're making, you
JB,
realize you're
no,
making the
JB,
same
I'm not.
point. You're making the same point because you said that he does the same with these other ladies, right? which is what I'm saying about, okay, that's probably his persona, his performance, woman on stage, hug up woman, whatever. So that might be his thing. And she's also there. But for her interpretation, because remember, she talked about having sex with this man on occasion, even when he come out of prison, she still do it, So from
And
her
that's not and
perspective,
that's not true either.
but that's what she said. She said even when he come out, she
That
have sex with him.
that's not true.
So unless she tell lie for whatever reason, but
But
that's
Gaza,
what
you
she
can't
said.
say that are not true, Gaza. Me and you can't there and say that are not true, man. We don't
She said
know.
that's what she did. I mean, I
We
see
don't
why she
know.
should have
We
come out
don't
and
know.
tell
We
lies. She
don't
said to do
know. We
it.
don't know, Gaza. We don't know.
All
She
right.
mentioned an incident
All
for her birthday. So she do it on her birthday. So what I'm saying is that even though you see superstars, these celebrities, them have them different persona and in different images. And typically as a Jamaican DJ, one of your images is that of a gal. So we have enough gal and gal love you. So it's not unusual saying have other people are embraced on stage and other women in intimate positions and it's a part of the image. But I'm saying because them have a history and because they have so much interaction around them, it's very possible that she developed finer feelings than that. But you still have to style
That
off
me I
it
said too.
because, yeah, you still have to style it off because other, said that are the vibe and that are the image in the dance hall. You can't go up there, go grab the other woman them out and when he out there embrace. You have to go and hold it. And know say that's a part of the
But
image
well,
and part of what
JB,
he does.
she said as well, I mean, I go off of what she say now. She said as well that she bring a lot of ladies to him back in the days. So I don't think should have a problem if, and as what me I said, I don't know if it's true. I mean, I make that clear. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying what she said.
Straight. Listen to me. Lisa I may I say it one more time. I look at the camera. Lisa I was never one of them favorite them. Never. You understand me? Lisa I know the strips. And when you talk about grooming, it's very dangerous and misleading because you just leave it just like that. She said he grew me to be the female vibes cartel on a basis of in terms of artistry and stuff like that. Right? Him now groom her
Gaza.
sexually.
No, me not gonna make you because you hear me say she says groom or something like that.
But when you
But
leave it
make
like that
sure
in no,
you
I'm saying when you leave it like that in the air, these statements you can't leave it up in the air. You have to quote verbatim what was said. Because grooming can be misleading to something
but I
else.
said I hope nobody quote me based on what me say. Me say that Me say that.
But
Me did say
straight.
that.
Listen, straight. She and Sheba not good enough. You understand me? And I've seen her around Sheba when she got when them got the interview them. Not for the time Sheba Hindu is there. You understand? But she and Sheba not too good. I am saying to you, Lisa Hyper showed this now. You understand me? Let me tell you something. You see, back in the day, them the younger. You understand me? And they have them under more control on certain things. It's a different, a softer, more vibes cartel now. And I think that's one of the reasons why she take the liberty of this. Because she don't get boxed down a long time. We're not promoting it, Me just tell you the reality of where that how I go on. And based on the elements that are around. Next thing we shall tell like you can't pick and choose whether she talk truth or not for certain things. She said she book hotel to see them. Right? That's not true. And Mooney do them thing there. Right? All them responsibility and Mooney responsibilities them. So Lisa wouldn't have no reason for do that, right? And furthermore, book which hotel? A AC hotel in my state. Joe Bogdanovich is a partner in an AC hotel. So then now there's no booking to stay there. Because the man we might work with, Joe Bogdanovich own Dawson's record and scatter them have shares in the AC hotel. So there's no booking of hotel where Lisa go do. If anything, I'm Mooney do them thing there. The Mooney responsibility. If not Mooney, a TJ. So
Okay.
don't believe everything what Lisa said.
All right.
Please.
Let me just change it up a bit. Let me just change up a bit. Cause I'm not too All right. So a lot of people been saying asking Vibes Cartel to reach out to her. Vibes Cartel, reach out to her. Cartel, reach out to her. Reach out to her. And they are also saying that the family member, where are the family members and stuff like that, right? All right. I hear she said that Vibes Cartel is sending people to call her and to let her know that she love him, and so obviously Vibes Cartel is reaching out because that's what she said, right? But at the end of the day, people, we have to understand, say, when people are going through this situation, the truth is not really easy to deal with. It's not easy to deal with. And
Affairs of the heart.
yeah, 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 yeah. 100%. 100%. Um, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. And I really feel it for her because, me not lie, I think that she genuinely mean Vibes Cartel good. She look after him, right? She also mentioned, people, I want to tell me if you can't hear me clearly. I want to tell me if you can't hear me clearly. She also mentioned that there was a clip going around where she called a name of an associate of the Gaza camp that was implying that she was taking money out of Vibes Cartel bag.
Money.
Yeah, and I think personally, I don't know if nobody else see the clip, but I think that clip was misleading because the zip of the bag was on the total opposite side of where her hand was. So was that a setup as Tofi? Was that a setup?
Setup how?
Very possible because people love to amplify things. When they see things going on, you have some people who just love to amplify or add on. It's all sensationalism, getting attention, getting likes, going viral. So it's very possible that somebody's adding on. And, probably somebody who not even like her in particular, adding on to the whole distress. And because she seemed, I would say, as a bystander, she seemed to be falling apart and unraveling in the public. And some people like to escalate when they see a train wreck. Okay, let's sit here for the popcorn and add fuel to fire. So it's very, very possible that this woman now, as people can see her derailing, because the clips I see at the airport and so on, she's showing somebody who's very unstable. And you have some people, unfortunately, you have some of the masses who will reach out and share concern and do the bits that they can do. And you have others who, okay, let's fuel the fire. So it's very possible for people now to jump on the bandwagon and put out all kind of misleading, sensational things.
And I must say as well that I don't know. Is the world boss have something to the world boss no say nothing. In just come out, say nothing like denounce it, and I'm sure it's showing of a bad character of her. And what I must say is, people, and I guess maybe a lot of people can agree with me, is that it's like we are seeing the best of Lisa hype since Vibes Cartel come out. And to me is that she round him, she look after him. If she might drop, she hold, make sure she hold him. She said while he was incarcerated, she used to do stuff like that for him. How can it be like, you run a superstar like that and she has said, boy, the superstar push her aside. But let me just throw with that a little bit as well. She's also speaking of spiritual attack. Which she has always been speaking about, that anybody will remember for years. Remember,
Right.
people remember that she even got baptized.
All right. Straight. You see, my perspective is very different because I've been around these people, right? Mooney, I'm in fashion designer and I'm road manager, right? Mooney is one of the most unproblematic persons around cartel. You see, if so they say a mad sus carry the news to cartel, me that say boy, you're more likely. Mooney, no. You understand me? I say Lisa fuel the fire and Lisa say some things that is just absolutely not true. You understand me? Now, remember saying she has said spice OBR to, She said that, you know, right? She said Shelly Curran no like her neither to, you know. I remember, you know.
1 second, Gaza. Stick up in 1 second. So I've got another person inside the studio. I'm just gonna ask, just one thing I'm gonna ask still. You know, I don't mind putting people on screen, but one thing over Street Vibes and Friends here. Respect. Good, respectful reasoning. All right. So I'm gonna put Andre, I'm gonna put you on in 3, 2, 1. And that goes out to anybody who actually come in, you know, on screen, right? 3, 2, 1. Andre, you're here with us. Yeah, go ahead, Gaza.
Yeah. So no, for the things where Lisa said is not true, right? No, Spice or OBR. You understand me? Lisa is the apostle in the dancer. Why Spice don't want OBR Lisa? It's two different tier than the pan. Me not understand why. For what gain pan Spice part would she want to do that? Remember,
Yeah.
you know, well, there was I don't know if you know, there was a clash between Lisa Hype and Spice, you know, right?
Yeah.
And Lisa go out there when she get kicked out of Gaza and start make songs about the whole of the female them in the industry, you know, right? And Spice rub her out, you know, wicked, you know. So Spice
Please
never
like
trouble
and
her.
share the live, people. Like
She
and
trouble
share the live.
Spice. And she trouble Spice. I want me hear Spice counteraction to fear song. Me I say, why Spice even answer Lisa? Lisa they weird down there so. Why?
I'm the bad still when Spice come out with. I must say that still. Anyway, me could get Andre. Andre, welcome to Street Vibes and Friends. What have you got to say about the whole thing?
Yo, bless up, people in that chat, you know. And
Yeah, man, blessings,
you
blessings.
hear me?
Yeah. Yes, man, loud and clear.
Yeah, so may I drive and there, I listen to the step one, check in and give my 2 cents, you know.
Yeah, man, go ahead, man.
So, when I say still, this whole thing like, I don't know why people take this and make it seem like it's a love and relationship. I never saw this thing start. When she come out, it wasn't about love. And people have to understand, I don't know why people do this. Remember, say, everybody knows they see them a cartel woman around 2 years now before she. You see me? And when we realize it's like people are living at the past and I try to create that Gaza something and cartel this. But when we see about this whole thing, it's like a jealousy and people get in her head and tell her because things are man, she see things up man, she don't have the patience enough to hold out and wait her turn. Because since cartel come out, me not lie, she get back a buzz. You see me?
Real mates.
Things are going, she there road with him, but she get back a buzz. So to me, because when we listen, we see a video with her cousin, a guy attack, and it's the same thing she has say the youth has say Lisa say we foot at them and say, and it's all about us and this and that. So we show you says like when we realize everybody people know she's sick, but them boots her up and tell her say yo run out for him, but the fact say she run out and her sickness kick in at the same time.
Wow.
Because the pressure
So
was
Andre,
on
you
that
think
look
so?
like
Hold on, Andre, hold on. Andre, so you think there are people boots her up and tell her to do this?
but in natural Kevin listening cousin are the same thing like your cousin say, yo, oh yeah, Gaza first lady and have nothing for sure. So basically people say to her like, oh the man come on road and do this and Kevin listen how she talk. If you listen how she talk, brother, you can tell say a pre-mens are go on and to me like me can see Cartel do an interview with Wayne Marshall and he must say him now left Lisa and Hindu because Papi gone a road, Tommy Lee them gone, so him a go focus on them. And the man have a whole heap of show forward, brother. A whole heap of thing in the making. I don't think she should have just humble and wait till Cartel fall back at Jamaica. Him talk, I never think the rant, me not say she shouldn't rant, but the rant was at the wrong time, bro. I think him should have waited till Cartel forward back, talk to him, and then yesterday I said, but as well the brother said, the rant are going with the man gone. Come in when Cartel down Jamaica, every day the Cartel is the lead side.
Okay, yeah.
The
All right,
understand the whole
Andre.
thing, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
my brother. Hold it now. We are passing on the mic now. All right. So,
That's true.
JB, you have anything to say on?
Yeah, I mean, he makes a fairish point in terms of the kind of business and work relationship that should be developing. But I think, it's this, from what I can gather, this is not just about business and business relationships. Something more is going on that maybe we don't even know. And you see also when it comes on to a friend of mine who, as I say, don't have a dancehall background, but I've got a friend of mine who used to move amongst artists, book or whatever. And he always said to me, say, listen, did I know that witchcraft is a huge part of the whole dancehall scene? I said,
Merciful Father.
yes, I said to him, so what you mean by that? Him say, yes, witchcraft artists who no have oofa name right on parchment paper, who no get guard ring. Me say, so for me, that throw my head in a tailspin because that's the last thing I would think about. And he said to me that I wouldn't know, but witchcraft as a motivation, as a cause for success, as a keep down of other artists is a big thing in the industry. So we might have somebody here who, because since she seemed to have some kind of belief in that kind of thing, so she have that a go on, she have her eagerness for her own career go on, she have jealousy in terms of the kind of intimacy and closeness where Vibes Cartel have with these female characters now since he come out of prison. I think she got all of these things that jump around in our system, which is causing us to see what we're seeing right now. So this is not rational thought because as the guests will come on, Andre, come on and say, there are quite a lot of things in the pipeline. And if she was thinking sensibly and rationally, she'd have sit down and wait for these opportunities. But clearly, this is not a rational person. This is somebody who have a clash of all of these factors are going in her head. Hence the meltdown between the witchcraft, the spurn lover, and the ambition. I think this is a nice because stew mix of what we're seeing right now.
Straight. Um,
Go ahead, Gaza.
me agree with everything where JB say, except the spurned of a part, right? Since the man come and wrote that in night, you understand me? We can tell that categorically, right? That one. Two, if people know how the teachers stay, how cartels stay, is not somebody where you can't bully him, you can't hurry him, you can't push him for do where him not ready for do it at a particular time, right? He move on film own pace. Matter you have to dey around him and see and know, right? So if him look on you and tell us, hey, look, me got deal with that thing, yeah, right? So when I come back, me deal with it. No matter what you do, him nah deal with him come back. You understand me? All right, me I get incident where there being the man show a Maypen, right? We them dressing room together. Monster shot them there. I feel them dressing room was just adjacent to film one, right? And him a walk go toward the stage. I'm stopped. And so the whole of it, the crowd they there with him, right? Monster shot them there. And them but all them turn them back and them attack, Him start walk off. Monster shot them about 10 feet from him or 12 feet from him, And Ronnie that call him teacher, right? If me can hear cartel, if me can hear Ronnie, because they can hear Ronnie too, because which part me the proximity to cartel, right? From the man move off, Him now look back, him now go to Ronnie, him go straight toward the stage. You understand me? Teacher is not a man where you can push on and bully and that you realize not all the people say about him publicly. This man address. Because he's not that type of person. No matter where you come out, come say about him publicly. You understand me? Him now come out, come give it no air, give it no oxygen. Right? Lisa do them thing here because Lisa just impatient and Lisa thinks that she have some type of entitlement to him, but the whole lovers thing that done from long time. Him and Lisa sexual thing done long before him even got to prison. Long before him even got to prison.
All right, hold on, Nico. Let me just address somebody here. So JT is saying, I know you guys are looking views by 18, but you guys have selective hearing. You guys didn't hear she say Beanie Man and Devabrat grape as well. She's mentally ill. That's so clear. All right. So here what now, JT. clearly, as maybe I don't know when you come on, but I'm gonna say this to you. Clearly, I said that we are not here to tear anybody down. We are just here to have a conversation about something that is played out on social media. We are big up the whole Gaza nation. We are big up Lisa Hype and wish her our very best. We can't speak about everything at once, but we are gonna get to that. But you know, I don't know if you can't wait until we get to that. But all of these things are allegation. I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's mentally ill. That's why she's saying that, because I don't know if it's true. To me, they are all allegations yet to be proven. So I'm not gonna say that. I am not gonna say it never happened and put my neck on the block and say it never happened. These are allegations. So I don't know whether or if that clear up anything still. But yeah, we are go through the reason and everything I just processed. We have to reason it little by little, and we'll get there. Andre, you've been quiet for a while.
Yeah, actually, I drive, man. But let me ask you, Z,
Yeah,
the whole thing sad, brother. We not lie, the whole thing sad because
it's sad
brother,
for
we don't
you.
want. Whether we have mother, sister, we have daughter. It's not a good look, but as I say, she have to take some of the blame and some of the responsibility. We understand that but she's, brother, we are talking about a 36-year-old lady, you know, brother. It's not like she want 20, she in her 20s, you know, bro. Cartel got a 13 years of GDR prison, you know. You see me? So it's unfair
Yes.
for we are people are try put all of the blame on cartel, whether them want, and this is the thing where it does so sad to see say the man got prison forward and I try to change. And them, all people do I use the man past, brother, and I try to judge the man. And the man change. What if the man say, yo, you know, say, me never do it enough for her, I feel like me can't see my helper because me see my promoter a new song and bring her got boom son, them a bring her. And you know, say from a gear the strength, in front of gear the strength. Yeah. So as of Jesus I take this like it's like the whole argument now is like a who rate and who no rate. So like people are talking about the more the emotion and feelings, brother. Then enough of them know the truth and they not speak it. You see me I say? But this whole thing to me, it build up everything that build up around jealousy, brother. It's sad to say. I just jealousy, bro.
But street, me should talk about publishing, so she not get her publishing from him and this and that. Why should I talk about that? No. At 13 years, she never get the publishing. You understand me? And if you know how publishing work, right? A cartel produce all of the song them she do. Especially the combination them in him and she. Although she write for her part, and the producer own the song. So him are the co-writer, executive producer, and owner the label, plus him are manager. You understand me? There's not a lot of publishing for she get. You understand? And hold on, no? And if I him shoot the video, them and him, if I him shoot the video, them and him something there. You understand me? Obviously, him go want to recoup back the money we spend on him artists. So which publishing should I talk about? Which publishing? There's no publishing for she get.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, we have got another guest inside the studio. I'm trying to add him, but I'm not sure what's going on. All right, so JB, just exit the studio and then click the link and come back in. Let me remove you, and then you just forward, forward back in. All right, so yeah, it reached to this now. So she met, I tell you something. The truth is, all right, so JB is here with us. JB, good night. JB, can you hear me?
You know what? How do you mean, what?
Yeah, man, he's here. He's showing on my screen. So let me just take him out back and then yeah. All right. Yeah. So JB forward back. Yeah. What may I say is the truth is for me, I really don't. You see the great business. I want serious business, and it's an allegation. I wasn't there. I don't know. It's an allegation. So I really don't want to speak much on it. I'm not going to use our mental breakdown as to rule out say here what she got you an episode she lie she tell. I don't know if that's a fair statement.
All right, watch this now. I'm not what previous. All right, today the youth we say him and Lisa cousin. Watch you now. I'm gonna show you some pre-men to go on. Then the youth
Mm-hmm.
say she has a beat him on grape and beat him on the door. Not the youth same na the same interview. Na the same interview the youth said a cartel makes she stay a cartel with a sheep cartel. So let me show you, say brother, if you pre the whole thing and listen to the conversation them. Prevent a go on because the cousin come out and I said, be the man to do Lisa nothing, but a cartel make Lisa them type of beat. So we show your brother pre the whole thing. I think we have built up. What me I tell you, she run out and it look like the frustration. She not take her medication, that her sickness chipping at the same time, bro. And that me I tell you, if you pre
Yeah,
the whole
yeah, I
thing,
hear.
it's a setup. Just free when I say and the whole frustration and she start rant. It come like her sickness is shipping and she don't want to take her medication. I know she got get crazy.
All right, but we see if we get JB now. JB, you with us?
Yes, I think so.
Right, JB with us. That's good. RW, you with us?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah. Let me give you have the mic now. What you want to say about the whole thing? And first of all, I want to say, people, we have big up RW now because RW from the over here with we, I roll it from when we have two people just a watch it. Trust me.
I'm
And
just
they
here
are
for
with
the
me. So big up
lulls.
yourself.
No,
Yes.
so you have to fill me in a little bit on what's going on because I came in when you were showing the clip, and for me as an outsider, I just see like the guy that's like music influencer type dude and a girl that looks like she's had some drinks and she's leaning on them, and that's all it means to me. I don't like. Is this the Britney Spears of Jamaica? Like what's going on? I don't even know.
All right. So I'm gonna hand over the mic to Dr. Lester Gale to let him actually fill you in on what is going on. So Lester.
All right. The man in question is Adidja Palmer, Vibes Cartel, the biggest superstar in the dancehall currently. And the
Okay.
girl is an artist that is signed to him that they came from the same neighborhood together. That video clip that you saw was after her video shoot premiere at the club, and the song is an emotional song about her mental illness, her struggles, her loss of her child, and several other is a very traumatic experiences she documented in that song. So she was feeling emotional and she was performing the song, and then he joined her on stage, and she started to cry, emotional about the song and happy about the song, and her career is taking back a new flight. So he was just comforting her. That's it, right? That's it in a nutshell.
So what's happening right now is just background speculation of what could be.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit back and listen because to me it's just men and women and drugs and sex. It's just another day in America.
I like your background. JB, RW, I like your background. I just let you know I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, have at it,
Salute.
boys.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah. All right. So Gaza.
Want the next get the new guest?
No man, that was JB. That was RW. JB, have anything to say about
Yeah, you know what?
this?
Something was mentioned earlier, and as a woman, I can't just really let it wash over like that. There's a
Yes.
casual mention of her abuse, sexual abuse, a really
Yes.
casual and dismissed mention, which don't really sit right with me. Because if we
Yes.
look at things historically and what we know in the music industry, and when people actually come out to tell their stories, categorically there's a history of abuse, and a lot of it, especially of female artists. So there seems to be a kind of feeling of dismissing those things, which could very well be real, which could be very well major events that are impacting on her now. So I don't like this blase brush over our cousin say a lie she a tell Beanie Man or do or this or whatever. You know, I don't like the brushing aside. Not accusing anybody, not saying I know anything, anybody having a reputation of doing that, but these things must be pushed aside because it's such a big part of what goes on in the entertainment industry. And it's very possible that this woman has a history of abuse, which is a part of what we're seeing right now. So I don't really like that dismissive part of it.
Can I ask JB a question?
Yeah.
do you feel do you think that men also are abused in the industry? I feel like the music or the Hollywood industry in general kind of consumes people, and they have to be consumed in order to become famous almost. That's kind of my view.
I think both sexes are subject to abuse, but because of the misogynistic nature of the industry, to be fair, men tend to be the more powerful elements in the industry, and therefore they are more likely to be the abusers. Even though I understand it happens with both sexes, but because of the nature of how the industry is structured and who has power, typically you find more male abusers than you do find female ones. And most of if you listen to interviews of female artists, all of them have had to encounter some kind of abuse, depending on the kind of character, is whether they give into it or they're able to rebuff it. But it seems to be a constant undercurrent. So when she mentions that she was being abused, I don't like the dismissive nature of some people, like, oh, she said that her cousin said, oh, it didn't go like that, because the cousin wasn't there. And a lot of these times when you come on to music making, you're talking about dark nights, you're talking about studios, cousin wasn't there.
Sorry for cut you, but what I'm saying, I'm not. What we may try to shade at the selective or reason or the people them are reason. It's like whenever she said something about cartel, it's true. But when she said something about somebody else, she's sick. So may I share the select how people are reason for the topic, not for the people them not being honest about the situation. It's like them are reason from a place of hate. You understand me? Because oh she a go say that and then the cousin will forward out and say being man to do or nothing. But then the same argument, the cousin are gonna say a cartel make shit this and shit that. So let me share the selective like people are pick and choose and they know the truth. You understand me?
Mm.
All right, let me say something.
Street.
Let me just chip in and say something. Let me just chip in and say something. One second, let's start. All right, so since we're on that topic, I'm gonna chip in and say that she also say on live that she grape, if you don't understand what I mean, Dexter Dops. Nobody is saying anything about that. And like JB is asking if the male suffer from this sort of abuse as well. I hear her. I personally hear her on a live. She's saying that when she see Dexter Daps, she go beat him up, she go fight him, and when she done, she go grip him, and then he can guard the police station after that.
All right.
But she hasn't done it though.
Remember Sasha Dexter Day, I did day, Yeah, and
Mhm.
live together and all him something there. So that's a man and woman thing, that's a fair thing. You understand me? I've never heard of this allegation thrown at Moses Davis feet before. Never. I must spend 22 years in the music industry, right? Not saying that it did not happen. I'm just saying I was really, really taken aback when I heard this. And I have been associated with women who have been very close to being a man, professionally and intimately. Because I'm an angel of friend. Never heard this called for them name it. So again, not dismissing it, because one thing I would never dismiss any type of abuse meted out to anybody or person reporting that they have been abused. Um, what I fail to understand though is that where are the police reports?
I have a question in response to that. So when you work with somebody, especially close in a we'll say a normal industry, when you're at work, you're not like after work, you don't just like party. After when you go to do a concert and then you hit the club afterwards and you do an all night party, there's so much alcohol mixing around with that work
Yeah.
environment and everything. That's got to create multiple opportunities for bad choices to happen. So, when it comes to a police report in that industry, if everybody's at the club and everybody's doing stupid shit, how does that police report work? I'm not saying that there shouldn't be. I'm just saying, like, I would hate to be the cop that's writing that one up.
And also the
But
level of intimidation that women feel. I mean, people must underestimate when somebody's got power and influence. When somebody's got power and influence, it's not easy for other people to come up against them. Which is why, when people talk about women who will come out and say 20 years ago, so and so did so and so to me, 15 years ago, and you say, oh, why didn't you come out earlier? It's because people understand the influence of powerful people. Now, a woman will think several times before, even though she's so abused and so hurt, about doing anything officially or reporting, because we know money and influence goes far. And to be fair, when you look at 9 times out of 10 people's response, when a woman is in that environment, in that area, oh, what were you doing there? What were you wearing? And the woman oftentimes is beaten down, even though she's the victim. So
And
I
they
can
don't want to get
understand.
canceled.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
understand why somebody wouldn't be running to make an official police report.
but JB, all right. I understand that if it was any other female, but not with Lisa Hype. Lisa
So
Hype,
you can't,
the
you can't
no,
say that, Lester.
no,
You
allow me
seem
to
to have a
finish,
broad
please.
brush
Allow me to
about
finish.
this
No,
girl. You
allow
can't
me
say
to
that.
finish, please. Allow me to finish, please. You can hear what I'm saying. I'm not dismissing what you're saying. I'm just saying, knowing the background of certain things regarding these individuals. I remember, you don't know Lisa Hype background, right? So I'm,
But
I'm saying, I'm
regardless, Lester, a prostitute, a woman who works as a prostitute, that's her job, can be raped.
listen.
So I don't want to hear too
I'm,
much
I'm
about this
trying. I'm
background.
trying. I'm trying. No, please don't say that. I'm not being dismissive of what I'm saying to you. The intimidation part, if Moses we are talking about, right? Yes, him having money, him having contacts. A Klangsman back, Lisa Hype. Klangsman, right?
Mercy.
Plus the Gaza gang. So there's no level of intimidation
Views expressed on Street
with Beanie
Vibes and
Man.
Friends is not necessarily the
Street,
views of
street
Street
me,
Vibes.
street me dead there. Let me tell you. So if being
I'm
man an
just nice,
intimidator a certain well on the street, if Moses an intimidator a certain way, one thing is that she have the bucketive but can push back. That's what I'm saying. So if an intimidation part of it, right? Me would have more go with where the general say, where in our intoxicated environment, intoxicated mood, and something might go down which she never intend to go down. Maybe he never intend to go down either. You understand me? So I'm not saying that we shall say a lie, say the intercourse never happen or the altercation never happen, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying the intimidation part, you understand me, is not something where I go work with she specifically. Because of the
But
bucket she have.
But you have to think all round, whether you have strong backative, as you say, as she's got. Now, let's look at image. Music career, dancehall, all about the image. Now, if you're thinking 360, what would it look like for her career and her prospects if she came out and accused one of the strongest, one of the veterans of dancehall? What do you think the image would be and the progress for her career if she came out publicly and did that?
Tanya Stevens did it too.
And what happened to Tanya Stevens, one of the greatest female talents in dancehall? What happened to Tanya Stevens?
What do you mean what happened to her?
I mean, don't you think her career was blighted by it?
No,
Really,
no.
really. Well,
Blighted how?
I totally
Um,
disagree because
to
Tanya
clear up that,
Stevens.
Lester, you think Tanya Stevens' career is on top of your game? I
No,
don't
Tanya
know what
tour,
causes
Tanya tour.
it.
Hold on, allow me to answer the question. Tanya tours
Yeah.
consistently. Tanya have sold out shows. What you talk about? Remember, suppose Tanya Stevens road manager for 10 years,
Oh, you was Tanya Stevens
So,
road manager?
but you know this, Chris.
Okay, okay.
Tanya Stevens' husband, Andre Garden, I'm a best friend. What I
yeah,
talk about?
but a lot of artists can have sold out shows and be popular in places. But when you talk about an image as being out there as a top artist, Tanya Stevens is not image wise out there as a top artist. Yes,
For
she's
who?
doing her thing and she
No,
had
for
do her
who?
tours and she make her money. But
No,
can you tell me that she
but
appears as a
JB,
prominent figure
you
across the
talk
dancehall
about
scene?
Jamaica? Hold on, you talk about in Jamaica?
I'm talking about
But
internationally. Which part you see
yes.
Tanya Stevens a pop up all about like many of these other Jamaican female artists? So I'm not saying
Okay,
that she's
don't.
not effective and she's not doing her thing, but she is very much in the background, and being in the background is not accidental.
That's not true.
No, All
That's
right.
not, but that's not true.
Make we get back to the reasoning. Make we get back to the reason about what's that time. We don't want to digress about too much with Tanya Stevens. All right. So we can clearly let me just say this, right? So we can
Street,
clearly see that.
hold on, street, hold on. Is Yellow Man one of the prominent Jamaican artists where they're on the forefront now? Where you see my pop up on shows in Jamaica all over the place. You see Yellow Man on posters? May I ask you, anybody?
No, me
It's
not see
may
Yellow
I ask
Man.
you,
No, me I say I
Yellow,
don't see Yellow Man on poster.
Yellow Man tour almost 300 days out of the year. Fully booked. Fully booked. More than it's the one who popular, is one that pop up, right? In
Yeah.
book more than them, in tour more than them. So
Okay. All right.
not because someone on the forefront and the pan radio player in a Jamaica, that don't mean say we need it internationally and the pan some shows. You understand me? None of them artists are we're popular now face right now. When we got the festival them are perform 5 and 6 o'clock. 5 and 6 o'clock. Right? Jimmy Cliff still tour more than most of Jamaican artists them. What not talk about?
All
Don't
right.
use the current popularity and social media presence to say an artist is in the background. Because when the international depend on them big shows, them arena and stadium shows, enough of them artists are performing, the man them a put out the chair, them a roll up the wire, them and them something. Right? When the people who say not hearing and not seeing, and them are the closer for the show, them are the big star for the show. Mad Cabra one of them too.
Somebody say a 2000 USD book Yellow Man. But we want to move off of that. The program is not about that, man. Don't make we digress too much, man. We don't want the program is not about Yellow Man and something. So here we say now. Make we now get back now to Lisa Hyper. All right. So we can clearly see say there's some form of mental situation is going on. She having a mental attack, right? All right. Because one, a normal person who know well, we can see say in one instant, then say she turned up at the hotel, which she never had a room. She turned up at the dealership, the car dealership, when no car was bought for her, right? And the latest one now is this one here, where she turned up at the airport without a ticket. So the thing is, you can just imagine somebody go at the airport, don't have a ticket, and decide say, boy, here what now? They might fly out and causing chaos at the airport. I didn't want to play all of the clip because me I try my best to cut out some of the swear words and stuff like that. But
So I
this
have a
one was
question.
okay. Go ahead.
Is hyper just causing hype? There's someone in the chat that was saying, it's just all a stunt for hype, for spotlight. And in a sense, you got a booming stream right now because of this. So it caused some hype. So it's a good question in my mind.
It's a good question, but the thing is, I don't think she's doing it to cause an hype. I think that she has a mental problem because this is not the first. She's having this episode, so this is not the first. And it reached a stage where she had this situation first, then she got treated, and then she got baptized, and we have it now. And I think I've got a clip here that I'm gonna play of, I think this person here, I'm not sure what was this person here to her, but basically this person here is saying that she has gone through about 5 of this attack with her. And I personally think that when we see it in the public, just hot mouth, so in the public, there are small scenes behind the public, if you understand what I'm saying. People that is close to her is going through some small situation, and then when it get worse now, that's the time people on the outside get to see what's going on. Would you agree with that, Lester?
Yeah, Lisa is sick, And as we say, at one point she did get kicked out of her father's house at Stony Hill, and come down at Fletcher's and come live down the bottom part of Mark Lane, close to the cable and wires downtown, behind the government printing office building. And Lisa basically stay in one of her friend room and she sleep on the ground and anything there. So she go through a lot, and I've seen episodes where them call me. My brother, Owie, cousin-in-law Owie, have a baby mother in the yard. And Lisa they get out the hand down, they have knife and a one heap of something down there. So she have a long history of mental health issues, and it's very sad to see it unravel like this. Um,
Yeah.
and I think Cartel did the wrong thing by giving her so much money at one time. So she have the financial capability for move about. I think this last episode at the airport have hurt her or may hurt her tremendously than she bargained for, because I think this may lead to a cancellation of her US visa. And with Cartel having so many shows coming up, where she would have eat a big piece of food, should have eat a nice piece of food after these shows. She've got to do the Caribbean show them, possibly the Europe show them, but the US are the biggest music market, and it are good for her to can go to the US with the world boss and tour. And this episode at the airport specifically may have caused her to get her visa revoked, which is a sad thing for her because she's a talented artist. You understand me? But she really needs the help. But having $4 or $5 million upon her at her disposal is not really something that will assist her. You understand? Because she has the freedom to move up and down. When she not have the money, she's more stabilized and people can get a hold of her and get her treated.
Yeah. All right. So like Lover of Life is saying, Lisa took away someone's baby some years ago. So um JT, that is to show you that she had some issues before that. All right. So I'm gonna play the clip now of her friend of 11 years that is actually saying that she have gone through about 5 episodes with her, and she just basically have enough. She can't go through no more. And I think this was one of the person that she said that she fired.
Yeah, I
You
make
know,
our styles, I think.
yes, because they wanted to seek help for her. And I heard that there's some videos going around that basically she went on live, naked, like without clothing.
Me can send it them,
No, don't send me them. Don't send me them. Don't send me nothing at all, Gaza. Don't send me nothing. Don't send me nothing at all. Please. All right. So, before let the video upload. So, before we get to the video, let me just go to some of the comments. As I said, I don't want to leave out anybody. And people, if you want to join the live, there's a link in the comment section. Just click on it. All right. So, her career has never revived since that picture was released. I think this person here, Shania Gardner, is talking about Lisa Hype. Yeah. She said trouble things about Cartel. There's no coming back from this. Yeah, Kim Roy is saying that. She also said that she has they better not trouble her because if she says some things, the royal boss will be going back on the inside. That's what she says, right? JM is saying that if comment section, hold on, people, hold on, let me just get to it. All right, that comment the God. Yeah, that clip is her friend. Anyone can clearly see that Lisa has a mental issue. I truly believe this has all started when the picture was released with her over the years, even since that photo was released. Released her pic. What maybe Shana, you can give some clarity.
No man, the photo shot talk about at 2000 and I'm got jail 2010, so 2008 or 2009. There's a photo released from BB and from Cartel phone, allegedly Cartel phone, with Lisa giving Cartel orders. Cartel not showing at the picture, it's just she had do it to somebody, right? And it is alleged
Wow.
that well, she confirmed it. She did an interview with with a brown girl named not Quiz a Champa baby mother. The other brown girl where they get catch a CVM, where just work at CVM. and she did do
Okay.
oral sex too. So, but at least I talk say she something there. It's confirm give confirmation to his cartel. Cartel has never addressed that issue and give confirmation that it is him. You understand me? But again, Lisa Hyde before that picture came out have had incidents of mental health breakdown. It's not the first. People, listen, well, before you play the clip, I used to
Yeah.
live at 1831 Bellina Way, Trelawney East, Waterford, right? Second phase. I've lived there since 1989, the 1st of November, right? So, me nah just talk, me know Cartel from my Adi Banton, from Ima Mr. Lee and Singer Blinger in the crew named Vibes Cartel. So,
Yeah.
we know all these people.
All right. So somebody here, JM, is saying if it was done in the US, her visa would have been cancelled. Don't think it will be revoked for this incident. All right. All right. All right. Let me play this clip now. Our friend. So the friend, and I think this person here is someone of her team. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can clarify it in the comment section. You know what role this person play in our team. So let's get to this clip here.
Well, I am currently near AC. She said she's at AC.
Where is it?
Showing up AC. She said she's there. Well, I am currently near AC. She said she's at AC. Showing up AC. She said she's there. Well, I am currently
JB, you here?
AC. She said she's at AC.
Yeah, informative.
Showing up AC. She said she's there.
Yes, you've been silent. Anything you have to say?
Not
Yeah,
I
the clip, you know.
Yeah.
tried to make
So
a
I'm going
sense
to drop
of
her
this
for
video
her
that's
things.
played now.
And my business here is done.
Yes.
I have nothing more to do with this situation. I'm cleaning my hands of it. I don't want anything. Well, I am currently near AC. She says she's at AC.
Let me know if you hear the clip.
AC. She says she's there.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, all right.
The video. Yeah. So I'm going to drop her off her things. And my business here is done. I have nothing more to do with this situation. I'm cleaning my hands of it. I don't want anything else more to do with it. Alright? I am done. Wait. I remember them sleeping, yeah. So I think I'm going to park at the front and I'm going to send my mom to call her because my mom is more calmer, and let her come and take the stuff out the back of the vehicle. I'm going to park right here in front of the security so that in case she attacks me, I don't want to beat the shit out of her. I am, in the right. I don't put myself in harm's way.
Alright, so just go in the lobby.
Yeah, just go in there and look for her, mommy. Because I'm not going in there. I am done. Let her come and get her bags because I was just only assisting her in picking her up at the security. I'm going to drop off some bags to Lisa. She's in a manic state. She claims that she will attack me, so I want to make sure that when she comes out to collect her bag, I'm right in front of her. Alright, I'm here to drop off Lisa Hyde bags, but she's in a manic state. So I do not want her, because she claims that she's going to attack me. I don't want to beat the shit out of her and then you hear that I beat a mad person and I'm in the wrong. So I'm going to leave, the car is going to be here, and she's going to come right here and take out the bags in front of you. So there's none of that here on the premises. She's in a manic state. A manic state means she's of unsound mind right now. Right? She's in unsound mind. I was supposed to pick her up from the airport. I didn't get to pick her up from the airport. I was left with some bags from her director that he had it in her office, but he has written her off and don't want anything to do with her. So I have the bags because I was supposed to pick her up. I had to pick up my kids, so I'm just carrying the bags for her today.
Speak to my supervisor as well. can relate it to my supervisor.
Hi, so I'm here to drop off some bags to Lisa Hyde. Um,
They don't see her on it in there.
she was just there.
Oh. So you getting up?
I didn't bother to call her because she stated that she's at AC Hotel.
Yeah.
I must run up. You saw her walking, right? She said she's at AC Hotel. You sure she's not by the pool, mommy?
No.
You could go with my mom to check with her if she's at the pool.
Let me
I am not going in there. I do not want to be inside there. I don't want to be near her. I don't want to be a part of it. Huh? I was supposed to pick her up from the airport, right? Her family arranged for her to come to Jamaica. They had to put up the money for her to come. So she ended up coming this morning instead of yesterday afternoon. Because she come in the morning, I have kids up.
Basically, right there, so we can hear say the director basically no one have nothing to do with her. So, you know, people, it's a sad situation. It's a sad situation with her. Trust me, I love her music, and I don't know if it's because of this whole highlight around Lisa Hype now. Me start listening to her music, and I've never known that she was such a great artist because me never really listened to her.
I think the most painful part of that video was how dumb security is.
Yeah.
What I look at is that there's a whole series of abandonment here. Everybody keeps
Yeah.
saying it's a mental health issue, but everybody is withdrawing away from her. So I think straight away, what support does she have?
But maybe she's not easy to deal with, you know. Let me just think on the other side as well. Maybe she's just not easy to deal with.
But most people with mental health aren't easy to deal with.
That's true still. That's true. That's true. And it's
Most
sad. It's
people with
sad.
normal
It's
health
sad.
aren't easy to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah. That one is true.
So,
Yeah.
you know, for me, that's the thing that really grabs me where I go out to her because, and especially if we're going to be frank, Jamaicans, we don't really have a history of dealing with mental health issues very well. We say things like, oh, people gone off of their head, are he mad out or she mad out or whatever. I don't think we are properly equipped to deal with mental health issues. We can deal with physical illness, but sorry, but I don't think mental health support is our strong point. And so for me,
What country would be, JB? Because America's definitely not doing too good with that one.
but I think for us it's because traditionally we haven't been resourced. You know, when you might have resources for a broken arm or broken leg, we haven't traditionally been resourced with mental health issues and education. It has been one of the areas I think in which we're limited. And as such, our response to people with mental health issues can often result in abandonment, withdrawal, or just very ad hoc support.
Yeah. All right. So people, we have 1 second. We have got another guest inside the studio here. So let's welcome Warren inside our studio. Big up yourself, Warren. What do you want to add?
No, I kind of I empathize with JB, to be honest with you, but me kind of depend on the side with Leicester for a change this time, because I kind of was I think I commented that I wasn't like in the that sort of the scene like early 2000s or everything like that. So I kind of have a little bit of a background out in terms of.
Are you saying that you were going through some mental situation?
No, I'm talking about in terms of like the dancehall stuff. No.
Okay.
No. I know the mental part about it. Yes, I empathize about the mental part because God knows I'm mad too. But in terms of like the dancehall situation, don't laugh. In terms of like the dancehall situation too, I was privy to like stuff that was happening during that time. So I can understand when let's just say they in other dance and him see certain things and him know certain things are going. You understand? Yes, we can boil it down to like mental situations and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, that is also an excuse because that's not the entirety of the situation. That
Okay,
is not.
okay, okay. So here
I'm
is
just
some.
saying no. I'm just saying that as somebody that has been inside and I'm outside looking in, right? What is happening to me, and this is just my opinion, right? I'm not bashing nobody or nothing like that. Lady got a certain type of feelings of past experiences that she had interacting with said person, right? And she
Mhm.
felt that something was owed to her that was not given. And therefore, she's now acting out. And like Lester said, if it was just a little bit more patience, because I'm the same way. You can't get me to do nothing unless it's on my time, to be honest with you. So if it was just patience and just wait, all right, cool. You show up at the airport. Look, at the end of the day, you know, I have to go up on live and do all of them something and make all these clips. Cause at the end of the day, you gonna call me and say, "Yo, sir, I'm fooling." I just that's not the F word I wanted to use, but sir, foolish. You do everything like that, and we could
Me
have
I push
resolved
back
it.
on that, Warren. Me I push back on that because
Yes.
what I'm going to say is, what if she's not conscious of what she's doing because she had got through her mental situation?
But why it
All right.
start when the teacher gonna foreign, when the world boss gonna foreign?
I have
It
I have I
only
have
only
something.
start when gonna foreign.
I have something to say to that because I suffer from. So I'm on medication for that stuff too, right? You know when you are going through those things, right? You know you can't control it necessarily, but you know.
You know
You
you're in the
understand?
moment, but you have no power over it.
But you have, yeah, exactly, yes. It's like what like I said.
RW
But
is saying. Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
but the thing about it is that and she's 36 now, going on a
This is
little
a
bit.
good question. This is a good question. This is a good question. All right, so let's
Mhm.
get to this question. Warren, what caused her to hack the many times when Cartel was in prison then?
What caused her to
Based on what you were saying.
all right, based on what because she's playing the long game. She's playing the long game in terms of, all right, I see an opportunity here, and there's somebody here that this is just my scenario in my head, so I'm just answering it in my opinion. She saw the
Yes.
long game. This is somebody that they see that has doors that are opening, that them just want a foot through the door. So therefore, this is why I'm going to stick. Look, street vibes. I can stick by you because you have a high price. No, you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's just one of them things where them stick it out for a while, and them feel like say them owe a certain amount of respect or a certain amount of guarantees for certain things because them stick it out for so long. Forgive me if I'm wrong. That is just me
All right, me
on
have
my.
a question for Lester. Yes, people. I mean, I must say, big up all the people on YouTube land. Best upon yourself. Facebook people, best upon yourself. If you want to join the conversation, the click is in the comment section. Um, um, JB, you've been quiet for a while, so I'm going to get back to you. But I have a question for Lester. I see somebody here post a question, which is I think is important, but I'm going to post this question here now to Lester, right? So, Lester, someone is asking. So basically, there was a trigger for this episode. What was it?
I think the promises what Cartel make to her regarding music video and certain things, and she not seeing it coming in the timeline, but she think that it should have happened. But remember, him a did film thing, the man I first not 20 years him a got the United States him a got the Grammys, in going college them, him there Atlanta,
For
in
England?
several places. No, but better even before that. But me I say him the on theme time of the theme thing. Again, knowing the world boss, right? It's the once him a do it theme thing. You understand me? A theme thing him a do it. So if him say, yo, when I come back at Jamaica, me do you do your thing, or me do you that, I just so. You understand me? So he might say, yo, all right, me gonna do you the thing, man. You understand me? I fly come to Florida or whatever. Or the conversation could have been where he might tell her, say, hey, me I deal with this and I'm busy, right? And she say, oh, me I come to Florida, you know. I must say, all right, do your thing. You understand me? You can't tell her don't come to Florida, she have her visa. So I'm saying we're only seeing from one aspect of it. Being a manager in entertainment, right? We know how artists operate. You would tell artists the best thing for them, and them still go behind you and go do the total opposite, and then you have left hole in the bag now, you know. You understand me? That happened to me a lot of times with
Yeah, you have to give the
RDX.
people them the bad news.
That happened Jenny of his baking competition show, right? RDX book for the show. Jenny said reach 8 o'clock, right?
Mhm.
Me tell the man him say, yo, at 7:30 we reach. Me know say if me tell him 7:30, we are reach 8:30, right?
Nah.
So me can't tell the man him reach 8 o'clock because them gonna reach 9:30. Right? So me say, my 7:30 we reach. Just to try reach in a within the 8 o'clock, 8:30 time frame. You know what the man him tell me say? Yeah, we're gonna play a ball and thing in a man and Jenny thing a
Yeah,
whole night thing and brother, we reach at
yeah,
10:45. When we reach
10,
there,
yeah, yeah.
the people them because the all school baking something, you know. A school pick the
Mm-hmm.
thing. You understand
Mm-hmm.
me? As a Sunday, the people them a roll up the wire them, brother. On reach. Roll up the wire them. The show done. Jenny come on my foot and she said, Lester, bring me deposit tomorrow morning. Don't RG. I drive off. Me and Jenny are so. I just step on my foot. I mean if all in the bag. I mean she said she cussed me out. She called me this day and cussed me out. Right? So I'm saying that Lisa Hype and most artists difficult to deal with when I'm regular. Just imagine when them have a mental issues. I same thing people used to go through. Dave Kelly used to go through with Terry Fabulous too. I see him thing Terry
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous used to go through. Terry
Yep.
Fabulous when him and Nadine Solon do the song Action, then forgot a Super Bowl go perform the song, you know, right? When Donovan Jermaine, Nadine Sutherland, and Dave Kelly them Frankie slide them and all of them their airport away pan Fabulous. Fabulous they are Portmore. So him not gonna away. Him not performing a Super Bowl. The ticket everybody away for him. They rehearsal the day before. And him a cheap Fabulous have a mental health issues too.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So it's not an easy situation. You understand me? Again, the world boss has not responded to any one of these things. And
Well,
Mhm.
it
he will
wouldn't take
not.
for him to respond because he's busy building an image now. He's got an image to actually build. So certain things aren't worth him responding to publicly.
Exactly.
All right. So somebody here is saying that Lisa doesn't have a mental health problem. You are using the wrong word. I'm not sure. Maybe you can explain to us. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
what?
mean, I would like to hear
Um,
what other problem it is
so
then.
we have got somebody else in the studio here. We are gonna bring Karen on screen. So Karen, we are gonna bring you on in 3, 2, 1. All right,
Hey.
Karen, welcome. Hi, welcome to Street Vibes and Friends. What have you got to say in regards to our discussion? Are you hearing me, Karen?
Big up
Karen?
Karen, you're on mute.
Karen, you're on mute. I'm gonna take you back out. You try come back in and just authorize your mic, okay? Because I'm not hearing you.
All the secrets to the universe. We're missing them.
All right, so Karen, start out your mic. Just give mic permission, and then you're forward back, right? You're forward. All right. Let me, yeah, and then you're
No, but
forward
on a
after.
real thing though, Street Vibe, to me, that and like I said, is this that's my opinion, is that feelings are being carried for years of a one-sided relationship. Put it that way.
Hmm.
You understand? Years of a one-sided relationship. So in a fear head, she had this whole thing pictured. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying?
Why?
And
What is the
because of
what
that,
is the promise?
right now, she act out because it did not meet up to her expectations.
Yes, that's a point I made earlier. I totally agree. And I said, we can't be dismissive of the emotional attachment, whether it's one-sided or not. Because, you can feel for people, you can be emotionally attached, even if they don't feel equally about you, it's not reciprocated. So, as I say, I feel that some of that is a strong part of what's going on here. So,
I agree with you,
let's not be
but
very dismissive of the
here's the thing
romantic
about it though.
element. But
Here's
it's a
the thing
big
about
part.
it though. It's not her. It's not his. Is that his problem at the end of the day though?
Her interpretation.
That's her interpretation of what she thinks that her relationship with him is that.
Yeah, and very much as I say, as a woman, I always have to give the female perspective. When you think about a woman who is in love with a man who's got many women,
But
this man probably would forget her by tomorrow if he doesn't see her.
Hold on, I'm trying to put myself in that guy's shoes for a second.
Yeah, but for her,
no, it's not working.
Let me hear what you say.
I was just trying to put myself in the guy's shoes that has all the women. I couldn't. I didn't connect. So
gosh, come on.
Okay, all right. Hold on. So hold on. We have got Karen now. So let's just hear what Karen, because she's trying to come in for a while. So let's
Hi,
hear
everyone.
Hi.
Good night.
Right. Night. It's after 4 here. I'm in Canada, British Columbia. I have been following this Lisa Ipe situation, and what I believe is that Cartel, he built up her hopes when he came out. Right? I noticed that she had an episode before. Right? And some persons are saying, how is it that she had an episode before and Cartel was still in prison? When you have a trauma, like for example, you suffer from, this is from my knowledge, when you suffer from a trauma in the past, other traumas, other things, negative things will trigger that trauma. For example, if you've been molested as a kid, right, that's a trauma. You have not gone through counseling and gone through the proper procedures of getting that under control. You end up having a trauma. Now, you go into the workplace and you probably get some form of negativity, something else happen, or you meet in a car accident per se. That can trigger something else, right? So trauma, you must have had a trauma before in order for you to suffer trauma. Right? And I think with her situation, she been molested, yes, when she was younger. And as a result, she has trauma. She has issues. She has things that she has not overcome. She has not gone through the counseling, right? Probably she's not opening up enough to get the proper medication. And because it's not just medication that help you, when you have a mental issue, it's a wholesome treatment.
That's what I'm saying. Sorry, go ahead.
About Jesus?
No, I'm just saying it's better than medication, but go ahead.
Yeah, but you have to remember God help those who help themselves too, right? So separate and apart from medication, it's a whole thing. It's a whole treatment where you have to go through counseling, right? Your lifestyle has to change. There's a lot of things that you have to go through in order to heal. No, she didn't go through all of that. Probably she went and she got her meds and so on. But she did not go through the whole treatment of healing as a person from her past trauma. So anything that happened, right? Anything that happened negative to her or she think is negative is going to trigger her. And I think what happened with her situation is that Cartel built up her hopes when he came out.
1 second, Warren. Make she land. Make Karen.
Yeah. That's why I have my hand up. I'll wait. I'll wait until she finishes. That's fine.
Right.
I'm listening to her. I'm listening to understand. So.
All right. I think he built up her hopes when he came out. Because if you notice the pictures, he have her all over the place. At one point, persons were thinking that they're back together again. That it was very too intimate, right? That's from one point. The other point is from a woman perspective. If you're dating a gentleman, somebody who is not as rich as Cartel, for example, right? I just want to bring this thing across. As a woman, what we do, we listen to what the man say, even when we know the truth. Because men are good at that, They're good at telling you lies and convincing you that, yeah, man, you're the woman, even though you're seeing it in your eyes, right? That no, I couldn't be the woman. So we don't know what Cartel been feeding her with. As a result, it triggered her. Right?
All
And
right.
she react. Yes.
All right, Lisa. Let's Warren. So we have to say quickly, and then I want to deal with this comment here that is on the screen.
All right, just real quick. It's
Real
just
quick,
funny
yeah.
how I see the defense, because I might sound like a chauvinist right now, but I can see the defense coming into her, like her mental stuff, when she went into the situation knowingly that this is a man who is a dog, where just do these things, and then come out with expectations and then complain about it when you signed the contract before to know that this person was this way. I
But
still don't.
remember,
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
But remember that he is very manipulative. I mean, Cartel, just his words that he used in his song, can capture anybody.
Yeah, but he does.
She
But he
can
does
probably know. She knows that he's a dog. Let me put it
exactly.
that way. Sorry, she know he's a dog. But even though she know he's a dog, right? She's still hoping that this dog is going to take her as a special puppy.
No, that is stupid. I'm sorry to call somebody stupid, but that don't make no sense. That don't make
Because
no sense.
remember, he had her from she was very young.
Yes. All right.
He
Cool.
manipulated her.
I
All
kind
right,
of get
all
the
right, all right.
point.
Let me just say this, right? And
I'm
and
sorry,
and
Steve. I'm sorry.
JM, this is a good comment because I think over our discussion here, we are focusing
Yes.
just on Vibes Cartel.
I
When
like it.
actually the whole problem is not just Vibes Cartel based on what Lisa Hype is saying, right? And this here can make us actually realize that it's definitely a mental breakdown. So JM is saying, so Dexter, that is not part of her current mental breakdown. She said she lost his baby. He has blocked her for 5 years now. She said she's now married to him. Why are we not speaking about Dexter impact on her?
All right, straight.
Yeah.
Lisa even says she's pregnant right now for Dexter, right? Um, and it's easy for women, and this is what women are like with society. Easy for women to come and lambaste men and put the blame on men, right?
I love it. I love it.
And it's appalling, and I think it's degrading towards men, right? Now, Karen say him manipulative and stuff like that, right? Karen has never
Yeah.
spoken to Vibes Cartel before.
No, but
You've
I'm
never,
just saying that from just his
Karen,
lyrics.
Karen,
Just his lyrics,
Karen, Karen.
Go
Is
ahead.
is that? Listen, make my point. We
Mhm.
all have a chance to speak, right? Thank you very much. I am saying you're making absolutes about a person that you do not know. That's unfair, right? People are saying, oh, we are seeing the videos with him and Lisa Hype. We have seen equal videos with Sheba and Indo too.
It's a
Why
performance.
no? Why nobody is talking about that, right? I don't get it. Him there all over the place with Renee 630, with Stark Ashley, with so many other women. I'ma embrace them same way, right? Now, most of the videos we want to see, who wanna think I hold the camera? See them.
To them, yeah.
So how can she get anything misconstrued? Again, I'm gonna go back to before him got prison, right? Before him got prison. When Cartel, the Altamont court, right? The night before him get arrested, you understand me? Vanessa Bling did that at the hotel with him and Mooney them. You understand me? So she got to go pick up some money from him the night before, right? And Vanessa Bling was there. I'll say this categorically. Apart from Shati, Vanessa Bling was the love I'm life. Everybody in Gaza knew that. Everybody. The only person, only woman with him sleep with, we had a problem with Shati, was Vanessa Bling, right? When Shelly and Curran with executive at Digicel, never have a problem with Shati, right? And tons of other women never have a problem with Shati. Sheba never have a problem with Shati. Gaza Hindu sister never have a problem with Shati, right? She herself never have a problem with Shati because she know Shati from Gregory Park. She and Shati are friend. They never had an issue. Why
Yeah,
should I
but
call up Shati name and I disrespect Shati? No. Why? Why
that
should I
is not of
disrespect
her
Shati? No.
natural mind. What she's doing now is not of her natural mind, right? Remember that she's going through something,
I think
right?
so as
So
well, Karen. I think that's a big part of it. Personally,
yeah,
make
she's
it
going
personally.
through things, right? But she has trauma of the past. As a result, it's triggered. Remember, I know that when someone is going through their episodes, a lot of the things that they talk about is not even real. It's in their mind,
But you can see with her,
right?
there's a blurring of reality and fantasy.
Yes.
Because when she says things like, "Don't you see how many songs he sings about me? Don't you see how I'm featured in the songs and how I inspire so many songs?" So there's a blurring where she's actually looking at some of these songs from the artist and saying, "Oh, they're talking directly to me. They're talking about the
Mm-hmm.
experiences that we've had." So there's a clear
Mm-hmm.
blurring of reality and fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree, JB.
Okay, all right. So we're gone 2 hours into discussion here, people. So I'm gonna give each and every one because I have something else that I really want to talk about. I'm gonna give each and every one, a closing towards this topic here, and we want to move to a next little thing we want to discuss before we actually go. I have a next thing I want to talk about. We'll go first. Let me go to. I tell you who is gonna go first. Let me tell you who is gonna go first. Let me choose who is gonna go first. So RW, I want you to go first because basically you are an outsider.
Looking in.
Trying to understand this whole thing, of what we are actually talking about. So quickly, just give us a closing on this topic
Okay.
here.
Okay. I think that society is mentally ill across the board from entertainment, and I'm listening to people talk about people that are a part of that entertainment industry right now and just how shell-shocked their reality is and the things that they deal with on a daily basis and how their lives affect the people that watch them. I think that society needs to actually take a better look at people's minds and their souls and to try and figure out a healthy thing for those people so that we don't keep heading down the crazy path. That's the best closing I have for that. And I appreciate having a chance to chill on your panel again. And I'll see you again soon, buddy.
Yeah, man, bless up, man, and thank you so much for always being a part. And as me say, I have to big up RW because he was here from when we start out with just maybe two somebody I watch us, and our channel is actually growing now. So big up yourself, salute and respect every time. Yeah, man, and see you. Yeah, man. All right, big up. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go to JB. Your time now.
Yes, I mean, I'm pleased that I'm here today. I'm often not because of work. I'm on a break now. That's why I'm on the live. And it's been fantastic, excellent, engaging discussion. Not an topic that I'm versed in. I'm not a dancehall girl, so to speak. But mental illness is an issue that goes right across the board for everybody. And I just feel for this young lady, even though I don't know her, I'm not a fan of hers, but I can see from a human perspective what is going on with her. And I just hope that everybody, she can find a core set of people who will rally around her and support her and help her to come back to mental wellness. Because regardless of what her opinion is of her, this is a woman who's struggling and in need of support. So I hope she gets it. But well done on your panel and discussion. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm glad I could join tonight.
No, you're not going to leave us yet, You're not going to leave us yet. We're
Am
not
I
finished
not?
yet. No,
It's well after midnight where I am, Am I not?
All right. Don't worry, man. After midnight for me too. Me and you there in the same place. Trust me. All right. So, I'm gonna go with Warren. Oh,
All right. As somebody that is also, well, I've been clinically diagnosed with that kind of stuff too, right?
I'm gonna ask that everybody else mute. If you can just press mute, please.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did
No,
I?
not you, Warren, because you are speaking
Oh,
at the moment.
okay. All right. So, somebody that has been clinically diagnosed. So I see two sides. I can see Leicester side too, because I was in there with TOK and them, like back in the early 2000s and everything like that. Yes, mental health is a real thing. It is a real thing, bro. If somebody else come on here and say that it is not, it is something. And the thing about it that I would suggest, which when I go to therapy, they're not supposed to suggest, but reach out to somebody, you know, talk to somebody. But my opinion on this situation is that expectations were not met. Put it that way. There were expectations of, all right, say, all right, just a situation. I come to you, street vibes, and I come and I change your tire, and I expect a ride from you, but you didn't give it a ride. Is it your fault or my fault? It's just one of them things. Less time, no laugh, don't laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's just one of them things, though.
Why
It's
Just
just
saying
one
why
of them
why
things.
why why fit that right there, yeah?
I know, right? Shut up, man.
Yeah, you have to be careful when you call street vibes names. You know why?
Hey,
All right. Anyway,
why?
Warren, wrap up, Warren. Wrap up
Yeah.
quick.
I'm good
Please,
now.
yeah.
I'm good now. I'm good now. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
just saying,
You're
mental
good.
health is a real
All right.
thing. Mental health is a real thing, and I appreciate being just here. I gotta
All
say
right. So go on mute now. Karen.
Hey, thank you for having me. And I agree
Okay.
with what Warren said in terms of mental health is real, yes. And a lot of us are going through it and have gone through it. But one of the big things is that we don't accept it. And as a result, we're not able to be cured or to get treatment as a result of not accepting. I have gone through trauma before and met in a car accident. I'm actually home now
Sorry about
after
that. Really
4 years from 2020, right? And I've been home. And some past traumas that I have gone through years ago from childhood resurfaced as a result of a car accident. And that's how I knew that trauma brings on trauma. Some things that I've never solved when I was a kid. Nothing to do with abuse, just some simple things. And
Yeah.
with Lisa's situation, I think Lisa need counseling. She need to get to that point of acceptance, accepting that she has a problem. And for her to do that, it's going to be, she's going to need effort. I mean, she has to put out that effort, and friends and family has to be there for her as well, right? She has a lot of regards for Cartel, obviously. I mean, she come out and she talk some things. It's not of her natural mind. And I think he can also help her in terms of she healing. You know, when I see what's happening to Lisa, it pains my heart because it's so easy to solve if you just accept that you have a problem. And I think her friends and her family need to step up and help her. And Cartel need to also help her. He knows her from she was young, right? He can play a very big part in her healing process.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. So before I go to Dr. Blogging God, I'm just gonna read a comment here that just come in. And also, Karen, I want to say, sorry about you being in a car accident, and I wish you all the best in terms of healing and just your mental status, because you say you're at home, yeah, I can just imagine. So
Yeah,
you know,
thank you.
and just strength. All right. So Gaza forever. My grandmother having a behavior like Lisa, and she's saying things don't add up. She's in the house every day and she said, my mom tell her to do this and that. And my mom said nothing to her. Gaza, I just want to say, I just strength to you and the family. And sorry, say boy, you guys are going through that situation. But we're a human being and there's different struggles. Just stand up for grandma, same way and thing, and just give her all the support and just big up yourself every time. Gaza, over to you. Oh, we're not. Oh, sorry. 1 second, Gaza. 1 second. Cause I muted before. 1 second. One
Made
second.
up on
1 second.
mute.
Yeah, go on now, Gaza. Gaza, go on.
Now hear me now?
Yeah, man, me I hear you, man. Just yeah, me I hear you, yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
I can't hear him.
No, you sound low now, Gaza. You sound low. Do you want to? I don't know why you sound so low. All right. So while Gaza gone out, I guess he soon come back in. Gaza Forever is saying, real way, man. Yeah, man, big up yourself. And for anybody at all out there who are go through mental, depression and struggles. And people, may I tell you, sometimes and only like relationship, just everyday life activity can cause us to go through, these situations. So me just want to say, yo, just stay strong.
So you
Just stay
guys,
strong.
can I say something about that?
Yeah, man,
As
quickly.
some as
Yeah.
as somebody who's going through therapy and all that stuff right now,
Mhm.
the only advice I could give anybody that is going through anything, to be honest with you,
Mhm.
is just to talk to somebody. It does not even matter if it's like somebody that you don't even care at the moment, but it's something to get off your chest. Because what I found out within like my mental stuff is like you compound stuff and you hold stuff in. So if you just let go of certain things, it's just my opinion anyway. Gaza,
Street,
I
my
don't,
levels there.
I don't really like
Yeah,
the
here
word
now. Yeah, man,
Gaza.
your level's good
Yeah.
now. Yeah. Go ahead now,
All right.
Gaza.
It's very, very painful for me to see one of our Jamaican sisters in this predicament. Very, very painful. You understand me? Lisa is a beautiful person, very talented
Yes.
artist.
Yeah.
Um, I'm wondering what is happening with her father. I don't know if her father is still, her father was ill some years ago. I don't know if her father is still ill. Um, it is really sad that she has cousins, she has sisters, she has other family members who um opted to come on the internet and speak, but not opted to go and seek her and find her and put them arms around her, try to get her in the best mental health institution. Um, Vibes Cartel is in the United Kingdom right now, so there's not much him can do right now. You understand me? And I do hope that when he comes back to the island, that he really tries to assist her in the best way possible. Um, Based on what I say, I don't think he's going to be bitter. He may be disappointed in her utterances, but him also know of her illness. And so I'm hoping that he does the right thing by her and put him arms around her. Get a community. She needs a community right now around her.
Yeah.
She's not just one person. She needs a community around her to watch her, to try
Facts.
to guide her, to bring her back to her full potential. Because there's and I think also the trauma of losing a child a few years ago is also affecting
Mm-hmm.
her.
Mm-hmm.
This trauma thing is real, what Karen said, right? Listen, I never know that I need counseling or I suffer from some type of traumatic experiences until I came to the Netherlands to live, right? Now, growing up in living in inner cities of Jamaica, you see a lot of things, and like after a while, you get acclimatized to certain things, right?
You get numb to it.
Yeah. So like hearing loud explosions or gunshot and thing, in a German, like a normal person would have been affected by hearing an explosion or a gunshot close to them thing no matter to me. You understand me? Seeing somebody like somebody can send me the most graphic video with somebody head blown off or something like that, affect me. You understand me? And is coming here and living in a total different society, me realize that yo, this shit not normal. You understand me? It's not we see so much of it in our society. You understand me? It's not normal. And Lisa Hype is going through a lot. Trust me, because she have some money with her now. She try to get back her career on stream. The world boss change the whole face of dancehall. So attention is on her because she's beside him a lot. You know, bookings are reach out to her, doublet are reach out to her. So everything will come at her at once. You understand me? And maybe she want because the amount of recordings that I've heard she have done that not release it, and she has a lot of music and she want to push it out there. And remember, she have to wait on him, and it now got this piece where she want to go at. So everything is coming at her all at once. And I think that is one of the situation. And for those who can pray for her. And I think that her family right now should try to reach out to her, try to go around her, try to embrace her. Because we see what happened the other day at the airport. It is a very serious crime for act like that in our airport. A lot of people don't know it's not nothing simple. And when I refer to her US visa, somebody in the comments said if it never happened in the US, that's not true. Cartel visa get cancelled because them kick down Ninja Man a sting. You understand me? Bounty killer visa get cancelled, right? Because him have allocation with him woman, and there's so many things you know have to do in the US for them revoke your visa because there's an embassy in Jamaica, right? So there's a lot of things that is coming at least all at once. So
Mhm.
we have to just embrace her and hope that she get the best treatment she
Yeah,
possibly
and it,
can get this time.
mhm,
Well said, my
agree,
bro. Well said.
All right, all right.
agree. And it overwhelming. Everything that becomes overwhelming will trigger you. For example, like my situation, I met in a car accident. I never thought that a car accident could trigger any form of trauma. It was when I
Exactly.
started going through all my process, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started seeing my clinical psychologist and
Yeah.
from a car accident. I
Mm-hmm.
had concussion and didn't even know it was concussion. I was acting
Mm-hmm.
crazy in the house, looking for things I never owned. And my husband said to me, Karen, but you never owned that, you
And
know?
then you start
And that's
talking
when I
about stuff
knew
and then you start talking about stuff that was in the
It's not
back of your
real.
head that you didn't even know. Yeah,
things
you
that I
didn't even
never
know.
that I never bought.
Yeah.
I was getting hysterical in the house, and that's when I knew I had a concussion. When I
Mm-hmm.
started seeing my counselor, that's when things of the past. I had a confrontation with my brother when I was younger, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that came back. You know, a lot of things came back. I had to go on medication.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to start studying immediately after the accident. I was supposed to start doing community social service. That is what I was going because I left Jamaica as a realtor, right? And I wanted to go into that field. And when they told me that, Karen, with all that you're going through, you're not able to do that course anymore, it put me way back. I went through another episode, you know? So I noticed Warren said something about talking to people that helps. But you have some persons who are introvert, they don't like to talk. Journaling
True.
help. I just
But
want to
but
put that out there.
that is also a
Journaling.
great thing. That's also a great
Yes.
thing. That is
When you
also a great
journal, you
that
write
is
your
also
feelings, you write your thoughts. As for
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, she need to put her feelings in her music more, right? So she has a, if
A
she start
outlet.
getting her treatment,
yeah,
yes, she have a
there's
wonderful outlet.
you have to have an outlet though. Whether it
Yes,
be a journal, whether it be art, whether it be
yes,
songs,
yes,
whether it be
yes. I'm happy that persons are really caring for her because I
True.
hear some people bashing her on the internet and it pains my
I
heart because us as black people need to stand up for each other. You know
I
what I
will not
mean? And
I will
show
not bash
empathy.
her. I will not
I
bash her,
wouldn't.
to be honest with
No.
you. I
Even
have
the
Lisa,
way
to
she
come into
behaved
we
at the
love
conversation.
you.
airport.
We love you, Lisa. We love
I
Love
you.
will not
We
bash
love
Lisa.
her.
you.
That's for sure.
Yeah, and I love
Yeah.
Cartel. I love everybody, right? Everybody is their own person, their own way. And we need to just put a hand out there and help each other. You know, we
People go
don't
through
know what
things,
the other
man.
person is going through. You know,
People
and
go
I've
through things.
learned so much since I've been in Canada. 'Cause Canada people is just so loving. I wish all of Jamaica people could have really act like Canadians. You know,
Yeah,
would I have a better Jamaica?
can I just jump in a little bit there?
Yes,
And I
please.
just for those people who can be a little bit harsh, because I've got that experience myself. I was
Yes.
always, I'm not a weakling. I wouldn't say I'm not one of those very, very waif-like women. I'm not a weakling at all. And I used to be very skeptical about things like phobias and so on. When people say, "Oh, I'm afraid of this, or I've got this phobia," I'm like, "What kind of phobia? What kind of nonsense? Mind not matter. Get
Yeah.
up and go outside." I
Yeah.
used to be very much like that, very intolerant of like the phobias and the fears until I had my own experience. I had a traumatic experience about 6 years ago. And I used to be whizzing up and down the motorway like nobody's business. Me alone, I didn't need anybody to go across wherever I want to go. And I have not been able to drive on a motorway for over 6 years. I'm a competent driver. I've been driving for many years. I drive on all the back roads and all the small dual carriageways. And if I see a motorway, I go absolutely mental. And that's 6 years because of one traumatic experience. So I have learned not to be dismissive of people's traumas and phobias and so on because they're real things and they're difficult. And what you need is support and understanding. Because my friends couldn't understand how I, the driver, who they could get to whiz here and there, suddenly could not drive on the motorway. They couldn't understand it. But it's been a big life lesson to me about trauma and what it does and phobias. So I just feel which people could, yes, she might be irritating, yes, she might be annoying and accusatory, but I just wish if everybody could stretch their arms out and embrace this young lady because that's what she actually needs.
All right. All right. So, and speaking about trauma now, I just want to change the whole discussion a little bit because I came across a clipping, right? And I'm going to play it now. And people, I really want you guys to listen to this. Just listen to this.
It's a shock to my family, given the fact that 5 lives were lost. We all know that we all are drivers and
So let me just give an outline to this. So basically, a taxi driver, basically what she's saying, a taxi driver, I don't know if somebody's having something playing in the background. Can you just mute, please? Can everyone just mute? That is on, just mute. Just mute for now. Yeah, all right. Yeah, man, perfect, that's good. So basically, a taxi driver that she's alleged, this young lady on the screen here lost her mom in that accident, right? 5 persons lost their life. And basically, this taxi driver is basically going to come out on a non-custodial sentence. And I want you to hear what this lady has to say. I want you to hear what the driver, what his lawyer has to say, right? And I want to hear what one of his colleagues has to say. And people may tell you something. You see when we go down in the comment section. Oh my God. All right. Don't just listen to these people. Just listen to this lady here. That's what listen
it's a shock to my family, given the fact that 5 lives were lost. We all know that we all are drivers and many times things do happen. But for a sentence handed down that the driver didn't get any prison time, I don't think that sends a good message. He should have been an example. I'm not saying he should have gotten the maximum, but I think he should have gotten some form of prison time just so that others may know that it's not it shouldn't be that you can just drive recklessly and people lost their lives and they are able to walk scot-free.
He is really a good, solid, upright person. He's a loving God. He's a great husband, I'm told. He is the head deacon for the Belmont Seventh-day Adventist Church. So this is someone you could regard as the salt of the earth, an upstanding, responsible person. who can be emulated by everyone. Prior to this, his reputation and his record was pristine. And so this is a blot that he had no other.
So this person actually also plead guilty. And more on the hear of the lawyer, I talk about this person here now. This person here will plead guilty at driving reckless, costing the life of 5 persons. Don't just listen, just listen. Just listen.
You could regard as the salt of the earth, an upstanding, responsible person who can be emulated by everyone. Prior to this, his reputation and his record was pristine. And so this is a blot that he had no other on his record, but he is trying to ensure that the victims and their families don't feel insulted or left out. So he's trying to make compensation, and they still have the insurance monies to claim.
Justice serve, believe me. I'm glad him get a chance to come out, and I'm sorry about the grieving family, you know. But believe me, we are not careless, but it's just an unfortunate situation. You understand me? We're doing this over the years, and we don't have, it's not a route or have any fatalities with taxi operators. So this is very much just unfortunate.
Monetary contributions can never bring back a loved one. And we have to live every day without our loved one. He did what he did, and yet he's offered to go home to his family. We will always have to live without our loved one. So monetary contributions does not soften the blow. It is just their way of trying to do something to see if that could make us feel better.
People are telling us something. I go in the comment section and I tell us I feel disgusted. People are telling the lady who lost her mother, says if you shut up, why would she want somebody to go to prison or, you know, that can bring back them family? And I don't know. Let me just hear. What I want to take from this? What I want to take from this one just hear?
Okay, who first? I'd like
Warren.
to say something. Okay, Warren.
Warren, go first, Warren.
Me personally, I want to say that in terms of what day he got the brush on the shoulder, everything like that, the man to get locked up. To be honest with you, because here's the thing about it: if you don't make an example out of, and this is just my opinion, right? This is just my opinion. This is my opinion, right? Street Vibe. I know it's going to be controversial, but it's my opinion. If you don't make an example out of when you do foolishness, that's not the F word I want to use, but if you don't make an example out of somebody who do foolishness and get consequences of it, then everybody gonna do it. Everybody gonna feel like them can do it. Everybody gonna feel like saying, yeah, we can crash and dead off people. Yeah, because I used to drive fast too. I still drive fast, but that's a whole different story.
I'm see what Karen have to say. Wrap up quickly.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
From a victim perspective, as a person who was in an accident, I was hit, right? I would probably say he should get locked up, but I'm going to spin that. Reason for that is, are we sure it was actually reckless driving, or is it a case where something happened at that moment that caused this accident to happen while he was driving? You understand what I mean? This man probably had a mild heart attack or something. I don't know, right? I do not believe in this eye for an eye. Pardon?
He pled guilty.
Guilty, yes.
Yeah, he pled guilty for, dangerous and reckless
Manslaughter.
driving. But what I'm saying is,
yes,
you see, as a human being in a 2025 year, no,
yes.
If honest that a person that is of status, nobody have any form of understanding.
Listen, for whatever reason, they let him off. He pled guilty and they still let him off. He's probably going to pay some fine, or probably he's going to pay a whole lot of money out to these family, coupled with the insurance. I don't see where locking him up is going to prove any point to anyone. I
Mm.
don't see where locking him up is going to punish him either, because it is already done, right? Um, it sounds harsh, even though I am a victim, right? It sounds harsh looking from the other end. However, uh, the man say him guilty. He never say I'm not guilty. However, I'm lawyer let him off. Probably that's God working on his behalf. You don't know what this man is going to go through or going through, knowing that him actually killed 5 people. You
Can
know,
I
this
can,
man
can
trauma probably is so bad that him probably would never come back to the person that he was before. You know, locking him up and giving him life or whatever is not going to solve anything. These
Mm.
persons will be compensated. Yes, the family members already dead, right? But this man is still alive and he has to bear that, knowing that him actually killed 5 people. We need to be a little bit more compassionate, because
I
if you even make an example out of him, he's not going to change anybody from driving recklessly out there.
can I say something about that?
Go ahead.
Where this is concerned now, accidents happen in life,
Yes.
and nobody wants an accident. It's an accident for a reason. You didn't expect it. You didn't want it to happen. Actions also have consequences. And the truth of the matter is that this man has said, I am guilty of careless driving. Yes? So his action must have a consequence. And the consequence must be a negative one because of the action that he's confessed, admitted to doing. Now,
Severity
there
and the
is
severity.
there is no way that you could self-admittedly been a careless and reckless driver, kill 5 people, and not have a harsher consequence than he's got. There's no way that can be fair. What he's committed, the punishment is not meeting the crime. Also, remember that punishment, the benefit of punishment is for the person who's committed the crime as well as the victim. And what validation have you given to the victim when this man walks away after killing 5 of your relatives? So, yes, it's an accident, and we are sorry it happened, but he admits to carelessness, and a consequence must be added to that, and it should be a custodial sentence. Now, if he has a conscience, which is a upstanding man, they say, we know that there will be a ramifications of the guilt and all those feelings and so on. But that is an addition to what he should have, which is a custodial sentence. There's no way it is fair for somebody
I
to say,
got
I'm recklessly driven and killed your relatives, but I can walk because I'm an upstanding citizen. Absolute rubbish. And he should have a harsher punishment for the consequences of his action, regardless of who he is.
Well, the man said he was guilty and the
Hold on, one
system let
second.
him go.
One
And
second, one
something
second.
is wrong with that system because
It's the system, not him.
the
He
victim
already
has
said
had
he was
no
guilty. The
validation.
system let him go.
All right, hold on, Nico.
Me want hear what Lester have to say.
Hold on, Paul. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna hand the mic
Me
up to
want hear what
him.
Lester have to say.
Yeah, all right, Warren, easy.
All right. I hear all parties views. It's so ironic that last night I was on TikTok with a team of police officers, and ex-police officers from Manchester police station. We're talking about the same thing. One of the things that we have to take in consideration first is that we're not privy to the whole case, right? So this is just a synopsis of what happened, through the whole situation, right? That's a one. Two, the law. The law, we have to take the law. What is it that the law permits the judge to do, right? And then the lawyer. If you have a good lawyer, right? And if you have character references and stuff like that, because he could have an overwhelming amount of character references, because let's say he's a deacon or a bishop or something like that. You
Yes,
understand
man.
me?
They give Yeah, they give. Yeah, go on.
Yes. So
Glowing references for a murderer. Yes, carry on.
please don't lead the witness. Right? Don't lead the witness. Please don't lead the witness. No, but you see, I don't want to categorize things like that, because I understand that 5 person lost their lives, right? And as what Karen said, right? It may be unintentional, and I don't think it matters to say more kill 5 people, because the reckless and dangerous driving could be that he might drive 70 mile per hour in a 35 mile per zone or 50-mile zone, right? One car break up on him sudden, or one car come around one corner upon him, and he might exceed the speed limit, he swerve, run a bus stop, kill the people, or run the next car or something like that.
Still
It's an
reckless.
accident. No. I'm saying, I understand, but I'm saying one of the main aspects of a look upon is the trial itself and the law, because enough time I've seen cases where grape cases before the court, and the person only get 5 years. You understand me? But the judge in that instance could only he gave the maximum he could have given was 5 years, and the family was upset. But it's out of the judge's hand, because we have to understand that the law dictates the type of sentence. Also, the lawyer. So if your lawyer have a good argument and can present you in a particular way, then you're going to get anywhere between the minimum and the maximum sentence, right? So I mean, and from what based on what the lawyer said, there's a civil case to be had with the insurance company and the man, right? So I think the judge may have looked on that also of not doubling or triple punishing the gentleman, right? And as the current said, he has to live with the guilt of unaliving 5 persons, and him could have well unalive one breadwinner for a family also, right? We don't know the high possibility. No, I'm not saying that the man forget let off, right? I'm just saying we don't know the details of the sentencing guidelines in this particular case. So we can't just say him should have get. We have to speak within the law. What we have to do now in many of these instances is say, look here, we have to agitate our parliamentarians that look here, there are certain things that is consistently being run afoul of the law. So we have to look at these laws, look at these cases, and revamp the law to fit 2025 and beyond. So I think that is one of the most important things we have to do.
Warren, go ahead before me actually say something about it. Go ahead, Warren.
Please, yes, please. JB, I totally agree with you. Also, Lester, I totally agree with you. All right, here's the thing about it, right? If it was, to me, if it was somebody lick up in them and the 5 people them lose them life, it would be a whole different case. You understand what I say? But you agreed in terms of saying that you were driving reckless, and that's why these 5 people was unalive, right? Now, me personally, as a person that has been through I've been to the mental health stuff, I've been to the judicial system as well. You understand? There is certain consequences that needs to be met. But I can agree with Lester too, because if you have the right lawyer and you have the right stuff, I can tell you this much. I can get what's it called going on tomorrow. I'm just saying, it's not right. It's not right. But in this case, to be honest with you, just being real, street, just being real. And I'm on your program, and I don't want to be biased or nothing like that. Just being real. For you to actively say that you did something wrong and not have a consequence towards it, to
Exactly.
me, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You understand? If it was that I said that, look, I didn't have no control over it. If I said that I didn't have no control over it and all that stuff, I could see a different scenario playing out.
But
If you,
Warren,
All right,
Warren,
sorry.
I think that in the court, because he admitted guilt, and he may have well shown a lot of remorse, could add to the
Remorse is
sentencing
nothing.
Let's
guidelines.
not stop, man. Don't stop, man.
No,
We can't sit here and listen to it. I might have to talk now. Hold on, man. I might have to talk now.
Yeah, you're
Right?
sure.
I might
You're
have to
sure.
talk.
Yes.
All right. So what may I say about this, right? There's consequence to action, right? And the severity of what happened should play a great part in it, right? So what I'm saying is basically somebody agree to reckless driving, which cost the life of 5, right? How and I like say because of reckless driving in lit down one lamppost or in go through a
That's the
red
same
light,
thing I was saying. Yes.
or you know, somebody have a broken leg. 5 people lost their life. Right? I don't
Because
care.
he admitted to driving reckless.
Hold on, Warren. Hold on.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move.
It don't matter the amount of character reference where you have, it doesn't matter. 5 persons lost their life. What if the person don't have no conscience? Because a lot of people in a 2025 now, they don't have that. So I'm just going here to say, okay, me a slap on the wrist and me go back and do the same thing. We can't allow 5 persons lost their life. And you admit to reckless driving. And you get a non-custodial sentence. How can that be? You admit to reckless driving,
Get
and I
off
like you said,
scotch-free.
I like when they look at it. Well, and I like when they look at it, they realize that, okay, you have an illness where you have a seizure, or because maybe you had a road condition and it was icy, the vehicle get out of control, you weren't speeding or anything, but the vehicle get out of, and I like something like that. A reckless driving.
It's vehicular homicide. That's what it is.
Yes.
The
5
killing
counts though.
using a vehicle.
Yes. 5 counts.
So I don't know this rubbish about lawyer might be this and references, character reference when you kill 5 people.
No, it's called. Let me tell you this. It's called money. I'm sorry.
And this lawyer standing there patting him on the shoulder. Oh, he's a good man. He's a deacon upstanding, patting him on the shoulder. Yeah.
It disturbs me, people. It disturbs me.
Street Vibe. Can I just say one thing? Please, since I've been to like similar situations, right? It is. Guy, I've been to so much, so I can relate to everybody thing. But it depends on how much money you have. I remember I went to like a certain charge for a certain time, but I was able to pay a certain way out of it. You understand what I'm saying? And I did not adapt that. Let me let you know, I did not unalive anybody or nothing like that. It was just a law that I broke. Put it that way.
All right.
But
hold on the street. Again.
Let me hear. Let's start.
I understand the emotions, and I'm saying we have to look on the case, we have to look on the jurisdiction, right? Most cases involving accident that somebody has died in, right, is usually the charge is usually manslaughter, right? And a lot of the time for manslaughter, them get non-custodial sentencing. A lot of the time, especially in a vehicular situation.
5 people?
Yes, street. The number no matter.
Then that means to say we need to visit the law then.
I said that. Didn't I say that?
That is so
means we need to revisit the law then.
But
that is so
5 people.
But street. I'm saying, right? When you're in a trial situation, right? There's a lot of things. There is a lot of things in our trial situation, right? So let us not just use raw emotions only. Let us not just use the raw emotions only. We have to take in consideration the trial, the case. Now, the first thing we hear is that the man admitted, right? And I am saying, based on what him lawyer sound, this lawyer prep him client and say, listen, no, admit to it because you do it. You can't say, Anna, you do it. Yeah, admit to it. Secondly, show as much remorse as possible. You understand me? Write a letter to the judge, write a letter to the family expressing, oh, sorry, you are.
Go through all the programs that you have to go through.
So I'm saying, I am betting you that this is one of the guidelines that led the judge to come to this verdict.
See, Bob, I've been
almost
there,
a
so I can tell you. Sorry to
almost 100% sure that is these actions, and him lawyer sound like a good lawyer. You can't, everybody deserve to have a representation in court, right? So you can't blame the defense lawyer to act on behalf of his client, as the prosecuting lawyer is the one
Yeah, but
that should
that
should
the
be.
same one they go to lunch with and all that stuff and go and shoot golf with and all
No,
that stuff.
me not gonna go this. No, me not gonna go this. Okay, is who bring the better argument on the day? You understand me?
Nah, it's not.
No. Look, no. I'm saying, I'm not gonna go there because I'm saying in a trial situation, there's many moving parts and many factors. So if the defense lawyer just come prepared better on the day, right, and can evoke certain things, we say my client is remorseful. You understand me? And we plead guilty. Him not run from it. Him not defend himself anywhere. But we are asked the leniency, right? If I go give up this amount of money plus the insurance and you show character references and stuff like that, right? Because remember, you know, he was speaking to the character of the man more than anything else, you know, right? So I'm saying the character references are something that help get him off. But we have to look on the sentencing guidelines in a Jamaica regarding certain crimes. We have to look on that. Street, you and I have a program about that with the police officers, where if you assault a police officer, must about 2,000 Jamaican dollars you have to pay. You understand me? It's still up on the books. These guidelines need to be revisited. That's all I'm saying.
There's a point to be made about the law. There's a point to be made about the law because, and we can see why in many ways Jamaica continues to be a violent society. Because, as I say, punishment is not only for the person who's committed the crime, but also for the victims. The victims
Thank
should
you very
see
much, JB. Thank you.
validated that the
Thank you.
action is
Thank you.
taken is appropriate for them to see, like, you know, the crime against me and my family has been considered and has been
Yeah,
responded to.
because I have
That
more
point,
money than you. That's all.
so there's that point about revisiting the law, because if I put myself in this scenario and this driver has killed 5 of my relatives and he walked through that door, I
Oh no.
cannot say that I could repress and suppress my desire for revenge, because I would then feel that justice has not been served.
JB,
No,
I'm
I'm telling
ashamed
you
of
now.
you.
Please be ashamed. And yes, stand on being ashamed, because I'm telling you, if it's my relative and he
Messing my
walks through that
JB.
door
Come on, JB.
without anything that
Yes.
I think is, you know, justice meted out for the crime, I have an issue
Yes.
and I am going to
Yes.
take some sort of action. So
JB,
you
when
make
will
a
it
good,
end, JB?
yeah,
When
man,
will it
peace, I head
end?
back, I got knock out. My 5 relatives, you're
Of
mad.
course.
5 of my
It must
relatives, then.
JB,
5
No,
of them
man.
though. You
JB,
No,
could
come
you're
on,
mad.
JB.
5. And
You
that
know
5
what?
But
could have span across
that not
generations.
bring back your
No.
family. That not bring back your family, JB.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
It don't
hold
it's
on,
matter.
hold
not.
It
on,
don't matter.
hold on,
It don't
hold
matter.
on.
But it
Hold on. What I'm
satisfies
saying
what
is,
the
hold on,
law
hold on.
hasn't satisfied.
Give me a chance here. What I'm saying, you know, it bad for the family, because right this and there then I don't feel so the family, and basically that's what the lady saying. She now say for give him maximum, you know, but at least if he get something to
Something.
represent when do.
Something.
Hold on, little word, hold on, little. But you
Sorry.
know what also disturb me? The comment section. Disturb me because the comment section basically I tell the woman say shut up. This man drive reckless and kill your mother, unalive your mother. Shut up. The
And you
people
see
so
that,
heartless. And this same situation, and now we send these family into depression and mental issues.
yes, of course.
And
And
that we have to.
also, again, the issue of image. Make it was be one of them boy they will sit down on the corner, borrow somebody car and run and kill off 5 people and still the response. Again, it comes back to image, because this man is a
Crazy.
so-called
Crazy.
upstanding, decent, in quotation marks, citizen. Yes, it's
Crazy.
fine for him to walk. Shut your mouth and make him walk. He's a nice man. He does well in the community. But if one of them boy on the roadside asks you how much
Big
10 and
facts.
20 years they're asking for. So this comes back to image, public
Image.
image,
Crazy.
and what we want to place and as decency. And there's no fairness and there's no justice in that approach.
JB.
Yeah, what's
JB.
it called? What's it called? Got to say something.
JB. All right.
Yes, Lester.
I
We have
hear
10
you.
minutes to wrap up. 10 minutes we have to wrap
I
up.
hear you. I hear it, but I have to push back on that, right?
Uh-huh.
I dated a young lady. Her mother, her sister, and two other persons at a bus stop in Buff Bay. And a taxi man, the same thing, I drive careless, swerve out of our next car and run at the bus stop and kill four of them, right? He never served a day in jail. He was charged for manslaughter, right? And him ball remorseful and all of that. And him never same thing, manslaughter, him come he never serve a jail, it's a non-custodial sentence. That's why I
That
said
was
earlier in my first stanza that most of these car accident cases that have fatalities, right? Usually the charges are usually manslaughter and they usually are followed by a non-custodial sentence, right? So it is the problem is the guidelines that surround these things. Can remember, it is a non-criminal offense, You understand? It's not like
yes in Jamaica. Yes.
him intentionally wanted to kill these five people. You understand me? So we can't just put murder or using the car as a weapon because the intent wasn't to kill these five people, right? It's an
But
accident
there's
that's
a
created by his recklessness, yes, by his
And he made
recklessness,
a good
right?
point there.
His disobedience of the law, and I give you all
He
of that,
made a
and I
good
know the
point.
raw emotions, right? However, I'm saying we have to look at the guidelines, we have to look at the intent, because these cases, and we love to use all the uptown, downtown, and the rich and the poor and the brown and the black. No, make us settle down, right?
Mhm.
Because nobody now get 15 year, 20 year for a car accident killing. Nobody now get that. You understand me? When you look on most of them, they don't get the prison sentence.
But
It's right
there's a
across the
point
board.
there about revisiting the law and revising, because clearly, just from outlining what you've said, there is no way that what the law is saying, the punishment is fitting the crime. So there's a point there
I
about
agree. I agree.
revisiting the
I
law.
agree. I
And
agree.
All right, so
also,
JB,
it plays to a bigger picture of the crime rate in Jamaica. Because if the justice system isn't poised to serve out justice, then somebody somewhere will meet it in another way. So we do have a problem, because
Until you
I'm going
knock
to
on
wrap
the
up.
doorstep.
I'm going to wrap up with saying that for me, it would be vigilante justice, because if you kill my 5 relatives and I see you walking free after admitting, yes, I was stupid, I was a reckless driver, I'm telling you, Lester, I've got a problem. And Lester,
JB,
the problem I have, if I have the means to, I am going to take action towards the problem that I have.
no,
So
JB,
you're
you're such a
quite right
beautiful
where
that's
the
soul,
brother
JB.
two
law
right there. That's
needs
brother
to
two right
be
there.
revisited.
Yeah, man, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But you see, let me tell you something. I'm very political, right? I'm a cuss Jamaicans all over who talk about them now vote. I'm a cuss Jamaicans who don't want to take part in the political process. Only if you stop only agitate MPs to light road and water. The MPs are policymakers, and we should be pressuring our MPs, right, to create better policies to make our lives better. Because these things
100% agree.
should be a thing of the past, where these old laws are still on the books, and it's like a noose around our necks,
Yes,
right?
agree.
It a hold with down, right? We keep on asking the basic from our political leaders. That's why we keep on getting only the basic, right?
Yeah, floppy
We
disk.
need to stop and think. We need to form civic groups. We need to know, all right, like this case, we should have a group where farm have some big powerful lawyers and lobby the government to say, hey, listen, we have to revisit the Road Traffic Act. We have to revisit it. That means if you want to do this, you use your car as a weapon and you serve a murder sentence. You understand me? But if we
Let
don't
me
do
ask you a
this,
question. Let me
the
ask you a
law
question
won't
though. Let me
change.
ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question though. How many people do you think would get
Miss
behind that?
JB
Because
for Prime
I'm one.
Minister.
I
Because
agree.
I'm one, right? How many people do you think that would get behind? Look, I agree with you 1,000%.
We have,
Right?
we have a dunce population, you know.
Think would don't
We
say
have-
that, man. Don't say that,
What do you
man.
mean?
No, don't say that. We don't have a dunce population. We have
We have
a
a dunce population.
uninformed. No, we don't dunce. We are
Lester,
uninformed.
uninformed. We are word
Yeah.
uninformed.
No,
Yes.
hold on.
When
So hold on, Street. You gotta tell me the word of me for use
Let me
as a big
mute
man.
No,
Lester
no,
one
no,
second.
no.
Let me time him out 1 second. Let me mute him 1 second. I don't want to hear nothing from Lester. I don't want to hear nothing from Dr. Lester Gale. My brother,
It's
Dr.
not
Lester.
Uninformed is
uninformed.
different from
I
uninformed
don't
is
want to hear
different
nothing
from
from him.
dunce.
Let me mute him.
It's not
Yeah, let me mute him.
uninformed. It's
Is
do not
different.
read.
Uninformed is different from dunce, though. I'm
It's
just
not
saying.
uninformed. It's do not
Lester,
read. We have a do not
Lester,
read society.
take a sip of the water, Lester. Take a sip of the water.
I mean, the
No, I'm
whole
fine,
idea
bro.
that you're leaving justice to somebody's conscience. Oh, he's gonna be
And
thinking it over. He's gonna have a tough time. Come on.
Oh,
and it's like one of these things that I'm going through right here, just in conversation right here. It's like we cannot come together. We have 5 people right here, and we cannot come together as one to agree on one thing. You see how thing is? See how thing is? See how thing is? It's like one of them things.
Everybody just needs to go with JB for Prime Minister. One way. The law
There
needs
you
to be
go,
changed. The
JB.
man
Look
to be
for
in
JB.
prison.
Look for
One
JB. Look for
way,
JB.
Warren. One way.
listen,
No, look,
listen.
we got to start off with small steps to just agree with, like, all right, cool. We can agree to disagree and
True.
still be civil in terms of like being personable with people. I don't necessarily have to like me personally, to be honest with you, Lester, I don't like you calling him like Gaza King and all that stuff, but that's you. And I can agree to disagree with you with that, right? And I can listen to you with that. You understand? I'm still here and I'm still listening to all that stuff with street vibes and everything like that, because this is more than that to me. To me, it is more than that. It's not me disagreeing with whatever. It's not. Yeah, you're gonna laugh. It's more than what you're saying. To be honest,
Like
it
we
is
are
more
talking
than that.
Virgin.
It is more than that.
Anyway, let me
Shut
just say
it,
this.
man. Don't.
Let me just say this. You know, it was a good conversation. Me coming
Don't
across
say
this
why.
clip here at the end, you know, it really disturbed me. It really made me sort of just look back, and I said to myself, so boy, you know, every time we as individuals go out on the street and come back, we have to just give thanks. You know, every time you go in your car and drive out and come back, we just have to give thanks, because we don't know what's going to
You know
happen.
where I live.
And at the end of the day, something can happen, and no justice for each other family. The other thing I want to say is I want to thank each and every one for being here with us.
Big
I
up
want to
everyone
say,
that was on
give
there.
me 2 minutes. Let me just talk. Yeah. I want to
Remember,
say thank you, JB. JB joined us for the first time over here, and I must say to you guys, the first time JB commented on my platform, I was shocked with my mouth open. And if she remember, me tell her, I'm afraid of her. I don't know if she remember that, because she will.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, I want to thank each and every one. We have this show over here every Friday. Every Friday we have this show over here. And join us. We can have a good reasoning, respectful reason. I want to thank Lester. I want to thank Warren. I want to thank Karen. I'm not sure if Karen is still here with us, but yeah, I want to thank Karen. I
Yeah, I'm
want to
still
thank
here.
each and every one that was, here with us, who actually participate. I want to thank the comment section, each and every one in the comment section, Facebook, YouTube, and I want to say to you guys, look out, TikTok will be coming over that space very, very, very short. I've just set it up in the studio, so we'll be coming over that space very, very short. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna say. I'm up for respectful reasoning. I'm up for that. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna close out now. We're gonna give each and every one a chance. Warren, you go first.
all right, can I be like a part of the show going forward? I know this is going to be big. This is definitely going to be big. I believe in you. I believe in you, Street. I believe in you. I believe it also with look, I believe in him too. Even though we have our different conversations and everything like that. But it's good to be on a platform that I can be honest and be respected. You understand what I'm saying? And be respected. That is a big thing for me. And to be able to listen to somebody else's conversation and just, give my own thing and know that is not nothing of necessarily, yes, you might be ignorant to certain things, but also understanding. I don't know if that makes
All
sense.
views content over here, whether with or
Yes.
without, and it has
Yes,
to
yes,
be
yes, yes,
respectful.
yes,
But I
yes,
stand for
and
that.
it has to be respect. So I appreciate that.
All right.
I don't know when my work schedule gonna change, but I will be here
All right, Warren.
throughout that
Respect.
time. So respect,
We're
brother.
gonna go across to Karen. First
Okay.
time Karen being here as well, and I want to say, Karen, you're welcome, and thanks for being a part of our discussion.
Thank you for having me, and I'll surely be back. Time is against me most times because I'm so busy with counseling and therapy and stuff, but I'll try to be a part of your thing every time I see you come on, for sure.
And I want to say, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the
I
notification.
will.
My
I'm gonna do it right now.
Thank you
Hey,
so much.
send me the link. Send me the link.
My Facebook account is Street Vibes, and you will see the picture of the advertisement that we have live show on a Friday. Please follow our page, and I want to big up each and every one. We start from Facebook, and I must say that I don't even know how to thank you guys. We have 45,000 followers on Facebook and counting. And I want to say big up to each and every one. All right. So, JB, over to you now.
Yeah, I mean, this is well out of my zone. I'm fast asleep usually at this time, totally fast asleep. But I'm glad I came on tonight, and I like what you're doing. I mean, I used to see bits of the other show in the earlier kind of days and so on. And I think you've developed so nicely. You clearly have a vision with where you want to go with your platform. And just being on it tonight was lovely. I like what I see and I like what you facilitated. So I would say continue doing what you're doing. For me, it's been a very positive experience tonight. And I'll try and jump on when I can. I'm a super busy woman like Karen, but when I can, I definitely will jump on. But totally enjoyable and really good to see the vision.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Dr. Lester Gill.
First of all, I would love to thank Karen and JB. Why not all regular? Anyway, just joking. We love when our female our ladies engage us online on camera, right? Because it not just only the male perspective is shown. A lot of times our society needs to hear from the woman's perspective, because the woman always present a nurturing side, or a different side, a loving side, or sometimes a not loving side also. Sometimes the women present the stronger side, and I love JB's interaction. And I hope JB has a TikTok account, because we say we're gonna take the show over there also.
JB is an
And
elderly. She doesn't do much social media, only know Facebook. I only know Facebook. I don't do anything else.
look, JB, yeah, I forget with
We're
the
going to
times,
stream
JB.
everywhere, man. We're going to be everywhere.
Get with
Trust
the
me.
times. And Karen, and your situation, I do hope that you continue and you get all the support you need.
Real meds. Real meds.
And
Yeah,
also
I have.
I
Thank you.
I I thank Warren also to be forthcoming about his issues also. And Warren, me and Tioke, our friend, Shams, I'm a brother. You understand me?
Hey, you know much dance me and Shams go.
Shams, I'm a brother. You understand me? Yeah, man, Richard Brownie. Um, and Street Vibes, you have provided a safe place for intellectual conversations. You have provided a safe space for persons who are mature and want to engage with other persons. 'Cause remember, we don't know one another, right? And we
Agree.
can have civil discussion, we can have respectful discussion, you understand? We can have fun, and this is therapeutic for all of us. Where sometimes we only talk to a family member, them I would just work from home. This is kind of a letdown we hear. This is where we can come and express ourselves, and for me, it is like intellectual jarring, intellectual fighting. You understand me? I'm a love them thing. Yeah. So
It's always good to agree to disagree sometimes.
Yeah, man. But also to present to the public, to present to the audience context, information, facts, opinions
Yes.
also, but to present a different side. And many persons may not have the experiences that we have had. You understand me? And each of us in our own right have our own lives, own experiences, and we'll come to the fore on this platform to express it and bring it. And a lot of people learn from this. A lot of people learn from these things. You understand me? So Street Vibes, Mr. Cox, I thank you so much, right? And big up your executive producer, Annie. You understand me? I told a lot of people about this program, so I have my viewers also watching. And it's after, I think about after 2 in the morning. What time over there now? After 1?
Yeah, after 1 to 2.
Yeah, after 2 for me, the Netherlands and things. So
JB is like you got one dance, JB.
One. Can you
Only-
send me the
It's
link?
only
I'm trying to
8:30 right
find
now.
your
It's only 8:30 right now.
138, unheard of.
I'm
2:38,
5:38.
so
I'm
2:30,
trying to
Hey,
find the
2:38.
link.
JB, stop
Yes,
sounding so old, man. You
Okay,
good.
all right.
You
Let me
yeah,
good,
just.
JB.
I pretty much are the elderly. Yeah.
You good. You good,
So Karen, what link are you talking about? The Facebook
I'm
or
YouTube.
trying to
YouTube?
find your YouTube. I'm not. What is it? Is it Street
That's the same
Vibes?
thing I was just saying.
Street vibes. Street vibes.
There's
Send
so
With the
many on
picture.
there.
The
send me
street
send me a
vibes
message. Look,
with the
I'm sorry.
picture of the live show. There's the one with the picture that's saying live show Friday nights.
Okay, let me
Could
look
you
at
can do
this.
me a favor?
So so 1 second. With all this big up and stuff like that, people, I just want to say I couldn't do this all by myself. There are some people behind the scenes. If we start
Can I say
calling out
something
names
first, Cox?
now,
Can I say something first?
yeah, go
Big
on.
up to the people in the comment section too. We
Yeah,
couldn't
man,
do
big
this
up, big
without
up.
y'all. Big
Yes,
up to the
bless you.
people
Yeah,
in the comment
yeah.
section. Just saying.
Yeah, and I can't call all names because I will mess up, but I've got some real key players. And I'm gonna say this real key player here, but I want to big up in the background. I want to big up, well, more than I want to big up my Tyene. She's over here all the time. I want to big up Tyene. I want to big up Yankee Bless, who might see me in the comment section. Trust me, he's a pillar over here, like a post, And each and every one, I want to big up my wife, one of my biggest supporter, and I want to big up my brother, one of my biggest supporter again over here. Trust me.
I want Wally Messi.
All right, so people, I want to say, Karen, did you find it before I go? Did you find it? Karen?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Hello?
find it, right? Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
asking.
haven't. No, I
Yeah, that's what I
haven't.
said. Send me a message with the link. Just send me a message with the link.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Street
Yeah.
Vibes live show,
Yeah.
and your vibes is with a Z.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we
No,
got a couple of we got a couple of different ones, and it's not
ones on it, a whole lot.
and it's not
So
you.
on YouTube, it's Street Vibes and Friends on YouTube. Street Vibes and Friends.
With a Z, friends with a Z.
We'll not go until you find it, Karen. We'll not go until you find it. We'll not close out this live until you find it.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah.
Karen.
Yeah.
Yes, the people. Yeah, man. So let me just find it and put it in the comment
Do you
section.
know that I know this dude from he was like 6 years old?
JB.
Yes.
Me not keep you up for too long, because I'm 141 now.
So we're going now, yeah?
Yes, big up yourself, bless up, and me know you always over the page.
JB get a default. JB
I know, right? golly, she gonna get in
Oh,
trouble.
I'm not. No
Hey,
worries about that. Been there, done that. Don't worry.
Don't
hey,
start her up.
hey,
No, don't start her up. Please, don't start her up.
Hey.
So,
JB, may I forgot talk, you know.
Yeah,
Hey,
go and
Karen,
talk, man.
no,
no,
don't do
When
that.
you're ready,
Don't do that.
Lester, go and talk. Been there, done that. And I can
Don't do it.
advise any ladies still on the stream, I can tell you how to do it as well. Ladies,
No,
mix me up.
no bother with that. No bother with that. Loud woman
hold
them.
on. Karen,
Me
what are
guys,
you
so I
watching
just
on?
come
Is it
pick up my.
YouTube or Facebook? What are you watching
I
from,
just.
Karen? Karen?
So hold on.
Is
I
there?
just found you. All right. If you, Karen, if you just do Street Vibes and Friends, the second one is. So I just
I'm
subscribe
gonna just
to.
put it in the comment section and then I go, JB, bless up. I will
All right,
contact
take
you.
care. Good
JB.
night, everybody. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
All right. So the link is in the comment section. I'm gonna put the link of the YouTube channel in the Facebook comment section as well.
Yes.
So you can just pretty much click on it, and then
That's better.
that will be yes. So you find it now?
Yes.
All right. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. So we're fine. So people, please like, share, and please subscribe. It was a wonderful conversation. I want to say peace and love. And if you can't be good out there, please be careful. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you.
Lenford, I will support you,
Okay.
brother. You know.
I love. Yeah.
One
Warren,
love, brother. One love.
peace and
One
love.
love. One love, man.
One love,
All right.
everybody.
Karen, take care.
Yeah.
One love.